What up, New York Giant Nation and sports fans all over the world? It is your boy, Mac the Giants fan. I got my super dope co-host, Adam Costas, and I got a couple friends joining us on this panel. This is the Real Deal NFC East Round-Up. Punch that intro, baby.
Cash flow.
What is going on? What's going on, everybody out there, man? As y'all see, man, welcome to a very special edition of the Real Deal NFC East Roundup. Y'all obviously already know myself, Adam Costas, man. But why don't you go ahead and let them know Protech Sports. We got Protech Sports down here in the corner, man, representing the Washington Commanders. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Protech Sports from the Protech Sports. And I'm back with another collab, and I'm coming, man. Repping the Commanders, man. We here to take command. We ain't gonna do too much rapping, but we here to take command, man. You know what I'm saying? New name, new everything. We trying to do our thug things on these streets. I can find me on the Protech Sports Network. And I can find me on Instagram at PSN04289.
And down here right next to him, we got my man AK, and y'all see he representing them Philadelphia Eagles, man. Introduce yourself, AK.
First and foremost, bro, that was a dope-ass intro. I'm just going to put it out there. That's facts.
Thank you, bro.
And I appreciate you guys joining the network and doing this, man. That's why I got you guys here, because you two are probably one of the more passionate and most passionate Giant fans that I know. And I know a lot of you. But I love what you got going on here, bro. Seriously. But I am AKEagles from the AKEagles Podcast. On the road to 1K, and appreciate you guys having me on, and I'm ready to talk some football, bro. It's been a long time coming.
No doubt, indeed, man. We do got one more panelist will be joining us shortly. He's just dealing with a little bit of traffic issues.
Just like a Cowboy fan to be late to the show. Just like a Cowboy fan to be late to the show. Got to make a grand entrance and steal everything. My God, can't be here on time, but we'll see.
But say what's up in the chat, Coach Ed, Mitch, K. McDonald, Philly B, Tan Ho. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
Yo in the building, fellow Commanders fan.
I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Make sure y'all saw up everybody on the panel.
Oh shit, my bad.
About the map.
I totally forgot it does that.
I will turn it over to my guy.
Oh, and the Cowboy fan is here right now. Welcome to the party, late as usual.
Cole, right on time, man. You can go ahead and introduce yourself real quick before we get started. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Cole. Let them know where they can find you, man.
What up, yeah? You can find me at Cole's Cowboys on Twitter and YouTube. Just Cole's Cowboys.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think there's a special guest on my line. Hold on a minute. Hello? Yes, hi, this is Jared Jones, and I'm here to I was looking for the Giants hotline, but somehow I managed to make Adam Costas hotline, and he told me, Cole, you were coming on. So, Cole, I just want to say this. As Jared Jones, as your owner of the Cowboys, I want to say thank you so much for coming on and being a part of this stream. That's what I want to see. Being a part of this stream right now. Because Cole, we're bringing it right now. It's coming. The Cowboys, we're going to do it. I don't give a damn if you're on this stream with these two jackwagon of a Giant fan. I do not care. All I'm saying, Cole, is way to represent the Cowboys. I got to go back on my guy and go scout some more players. But, Cole, thanks for coming on.
Damn right, man. Hey, we going to the Super Bowl.
Here we go.
Jerry has left the building. Dude, that's a dial tone right there. That is the dial tone.
Cole, can you answer a quick question for us, bro? We debated before the show. We just take it you're from Texas, but are you from Texas, my guy?
I'm not. I'm
All
from
right,
the
so we were right. We were right.
Where you from?
I'm not from Texas. I used to live in Texas,
Okay.
but I'm not from Texas.
Oh,
Where you
okay.
from, bro?
Yeah. You know,
Where you
we
from,
America's
bro?
team. We America's team, so you know what I'm saying.
Where you from, though,
There
bro?
we go.
See, we all over, bro. We really.
Tell him what's
No, where you from, though, bro? We know where you from, Cole. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Mississippi, but I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
How are you?
How are you drinking the sauce of the Cowboys right now if you're all the way across on the East Coast and not doing the Dirty Bird special? Come on, I need to know the story.
Hey, I would rather be a Cowboys fan
No
struggling
lie,
for
bro.
27 years than an Eagle than a Falcons fan.
Yo, no lie, bro. I was like, watch this boy be from the ATL.
I live in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Hold on right quick. Y'all continue.
Well, now that Jerry Jones is out and we got all riled up with a little phone call, I didn't know a celebrity phone call was going to do that. Thanks a lot, Jerry. I'm sure he'll be calling again soon. But let's get into. I guess we can get into what we guys talk about quickly is what you guys think of the expectations of your team, and then we'll jump into obviously the position ranking. So, Mac, I guess we'll start with you since you are the resident Giant fan here. What do you, after listening to camp and all that stuff, what are you thinking of how your projections of the New York Giants?
Well, I'm thinking that we're just a team that's trying to finally put something together, man. Get things headed in the right direction, get this thing going the right way, man. I still don't think we're there. Hence in point, we cut a lot of players yesterday, and nobody else wanted any of them. So, I think we're working on some stuff, but hey, we're putting things together. I don't have big expectations I don't think we're going to the playoffs necessarily. I can't just say that right now. Hey, I'd be happy if we do. Most definitely don't get it twisted, but I just can't see that right now with what I know about this roster. So I think we're going to still it's going to be a tough year, but I think it's still going to be an improving year. We're going to move forward, and I still think we're going to get maybe, up in that 6-7 game win range at least, in which it's progress, whether anybody wants to realize it or not. That's called progress. We only won 4 games a year ago, so I'll take 6 or 7 games over 4 any day of the week.
I don't know. I went to I went to elementary school. I have an elementary school education, and they told me 4 is greater than 7. So 4 is less than 7. You know what I'm saying? So if I get 7, but according to Giant lore, last year 4 wins was greater than 6. That's what people were trying to tell me last year. They wanted to keep this guy around last year, Joe Judge. Hey man, he got 4 wins. High five. Culture's changed, but now we're on to a new era. So anyways, now that we got all the jokes out of the way, let's go to Tone. We'll talk to the Commander fan down here. We know AK, we know you're going to say your piece, so we'll save the best for last. Tone, why don't you take us on your expectation levels for the Commanders?
So I expect to fight for a playoff spot. I expect this to either be one of the last 2 wild card teams or be the first team out. I expect to fight every week, compete hard every week. Hope to goodness gracious we won't get blown out the water by one of these daggone teams this year. I'd be pissed the hell off. And I expect to upgrade that quarterback with Carson Wentz. I know the Eagle fan might not agree, but whatever. and I just expect this team to be better than they were last year. It was 7-10, a bunch of COVID, a bunch of injuries, a bunch of foolishness for a backup quarterback trying to play like a starter.
You're welcome for that 7th win, by the way. That 7th win at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Two quarterback sneaks.
I got to thank Joe Judge. Thank you, Joe Judge. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You can thank him and all the beer and pizza he bought for his interns. Get him out of here.
Oh, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate it. We was like losing left and right. We would get our doors blown off. We got massacred and moped. So I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you. But yeah, I expect the offense to be a lot better. The defense is going to suck. I've already given up that. They're going to suck.
Really?
And it's going to be on Carson. 9 wins, maybe 10 is pushing it, but to win 9 games and complete for a playoff spot.
Awesome. Cole, you're back. It seems like every time we get going, you're leaving. So we're going to get your piece about what you think the Cowboy fans are going. Jerry will not be calling right now, so you don't have any backing right now. I think he's on his yacht. But give me your expectation level of this team and where you think they're going after training camp.
My expectations, I see us at least going. The floor will be 10 games, 10 wins,
okay.
10 wins.
Don't be modest. Don't be modest at all.
You know what I'm
10
saying?
is the floor.
I would say the 10 is the floor.
I don't even want to know the ceiling, because if 10 is the floor, you're probably shooting for the moon right now.
The ceiling will be 12, like how we were last year. And I see how AK looking at me. I can explain it, man. I got a good explanation.
Well, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it.
See, everybody view the Dallas Cowboys as, an offensive-led team. You know what I'm saying? Things change now where we got defense, man. And as long as the defense do what they're supposed to do, we stick to running the ball. You know what I'm saying? We trying to acquire some help. I already know what everybody take it on it. Me, I don't care. We need them. We need them. So if we got, we can hold up on the offensive line, do what we got to do, and run the ball, I feel like we can, sneak up about at least 10, 11, 12 wins. Then moving forward, then also, I would say this. Excuse my background. I would say this. The beginning, we will be struggling. We're going to lose some games in the beginning. Everybody going to be trolling us. But towards that,
you're going to lose games, but then end up being 12 and whatever. Okay.
Yeah, because we got some weaker, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do. We going
Excuse me. I'll have that's Mr. Weaker to you, okay? That's put some respect on our weakness.
A couple of weaker teams, I'll be able to eat good on Thanksgiving. And you know what I'm saying? We'll have good, and Christmas.
Oh man, Cole, man, you're just one for rubbing up the salt in the wounds. I asked you for expectations, and you're already talking smack. We haven't even gotten to Thanksgiving. You know what? Here, I am a moderator, so I have no dog in this fight. Here's your turkey tasting like garbage. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. But we're going to move on right now to the resident fan of ours, Eagle fan, one of the only Eagle fans I actually like, which is saying much because growing up I hated everybody that wore green. But this guy I respect. He is the head of the Hardcore Sports Network, and he's kindly wanted to join us today to support his Eagles. So, AK, your expectation level for the Philadelphia Eagles.
First and foremost, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, listen, man. First, let's start on Cole's. Bro, 12 wins? Seriously, home dog?
I knew he was coming. I have expectations. He's going for the roast.
First off, I'm telling you right now, you'd be lucky to get 8. Your offensive line is fucking terrible, dog. Like you are on hope and prayer. Dak Prescott is going to be running for his life. Better protect his other ankle. Damn. All right. How the fuck you running the ball when you ain't got no goddamn line? All right. Oswell pack Zeke up. He's done. Paul Pollard. Oh, maybe he'll get something done. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. Bro, you're toast. Get the fuck out of here. Next conversation.
Whoa. Listen, AK, I know you brought us. I know you have the gun show out right now, but you don't need to be shooting bullets right now. My God, AK, bring it.
Hey, bro,
bring it. I don't want that. I don't want that smoke right now. All I was trying to say.
I'm not trying to die.
All I'm trying to say was expectations and bang, 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 bang. Cole's already.
We had the drink around. We ready to kill everybody.
We all got the rebuttal. I sat here quietly, did I not?
Respect.
He did.
I waited for my turn.
We're respectful. Now go ahead. Keep going.
I'm
sure there's more in this roast.
Secondly, I respect you, dog. I really do. What you said, I can truly say, all right, you might get 7, you might get 9. All right, but we all know what Carson Wentz is between the ears. He's brain dead. All right, he'll give you the oh my God moments, and then he'll give you the oh my God. Like you're going to have way more negatives than you are positives. This guy, he will hurt you as much as he will excite you. He's done. I mean, why do you think the Colts got rid of him in 1 year? In fact, he did not play bad in Indy. The reason they got rid of him is because of his locker room. He's not that guy.
We'll get into.
I know, but I'm just saying. But your defense, no one's scared of you, like you said. You know, no, I'm not, dude. I'm not even scared of Sweat or what's his face? Chase Young. No, dude.
You shouldn't be.
Nope. And I don't think anyone else is.
The smoke is out today, folks.
And Giants, listen, man, I've told you guys, I respect the hell out of you guys for the way you guys changed your entire culture this year. Like I told you, I really love the ball move. I really like Wink. You know, your GM. Yeah, you know, your GM, like you're right. I'm not going to say anything because, like I said, you guys are where we were last year. You know, a lot of people have you at 6 and 7. Who knows? Maybe you guys surprised somebody. I don't fucking know. But, you know, I truly don't believe in DJ. I don't believe he's going to be that guy. You know, I mean, never had over 11 touchdowns in his career except for his rookie year. You know, I mean,
don't be talking about a quarterback like that, man.
I'm just saying, dog. Facts are facts. I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm just saying DJ is not the guy. If I were y'all, it sucks Tyrod Taylor got injured because I would have went with Tyrod.
Because he gives come into my house and stepping on my rug with the dirty ass shoes.
Well, and not just that, but you're paying more money to Tyrod. You're paying 12 to Tyrod, right? And you're only paying 8 to DJ. Well, obviously,
that 12 is next. That 9 is next year. So he's getting $2 million this year.
Okay, well, yeah, but still, you know what I'm saying. And Tyrod's that vet. He gives you that Jalen Hurts effect in a way. You know, people aren't worried as much as DJ running. People know Tyrod can run.
Well, we'll find out.
But
I gotta give him his credit.
Oh yeah, no. That 85-yard run, bro. That 85-yard run. That was a hell of a fake by him. I give him 100% credit on that. This dog did not finish.
Well, that was more on your safety. You know, he came out of the
bro. It was a perfect fake. It was like he made everyone bite. I give him 100% credit.
It should have been a 90-yard. It should have been a 90-yard touchdown, but you know,
if he would have scored, that would have been epic.
If he scores, we're not even talking about him not being good. We would be like, yeah, man, 90-yard run, baby. Instead, he trips on the 5-yard line, and we're still wondering if he's the guy because the guy would have scored from 90 yards out.
No, but I think what made it worse too is that your own fucking team laughed at your own dude. Like when everyone saw that,
nobody picked him up. Nobody picked him up.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like that said it all.
All right. Well, you've roasted every team except giving us your expectations. So now that you've completely roasted everybody.
Listen, this team is built to win now. I think we can all agree Howie Roseman, if you look at last year's roster and you look at this year's roster, he's done one hell of a job inside out, you know, from offense to defense. This team is built for everything in its way. Will they get it together? Is Jalen going to take that next step that we all hope he is? I believe so. Dude, 10 wins to me is kind of the floor, but even at 10 wins, I'm upset a little bit. I know it's 10 wins, but I believe this team has the potential to be 12, possibly even 13 if everything falls in their way.
Okay.
Wow.
No lie. I mean, dude, you can't lie. This defense is dominant.
I don't know about that yet.
The talent's there.
Jonathan Gannon is the guy who needs to make sure it's dominant.
Well, dude,
what I just got from this introductions is that everybody, that the Eagles and Cowboys, you guys are really having very high expectations.
Well, listen,
really high expectations.
Listen, you say our defense was bad last year, right? And I agree with you. From what I saw, it was.
I agree. It's improved. It's improved. Very much
do you not
improved.
know, though, last year at the end of the year, out of all overall defense, we were 10th overall in defense last year? Our fucking defense all sit there and put sit down and even me, bro, I was like, dude, our defense was fucking terrible last year. They were still 10th overall. That's not that bad.
I gotta
You don't
say,
gotta do blue.
I gotta even dog
Blue
my
Devil.
own team. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Cole. Go ahead, Cole. Go ahead, man.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, I get the rankings, and I can even dog my own team off on that.
Xavier Diggs or whatever that guy's name is?
The opponents we were playing was trash in the latter end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Can you agree to that?
Bro, okay, we did, but do I make the schedule?
Well,
no,
well, I can't. Listen, I gotta say this. Listen, before I put anybody in timeout,
the schedule.
Okay,
I didn't ask for it.
I have an AK here, Cole, and I hate to say that I'm defending an Eagle fan here, but the point is, because again, I'm the fan here. I'm just a resident fan / host. You guys are the debaters. I have to defend him here, where you can't make the schedule. I can't blame him for playing crappy teams. What you should be talking about is the fact that he took care of business against those crappy teams. You know what I'm saying? Like he did what he had to do. And so if his team faltered down the stretch and didn't get to the playoffs, you would have a leg to stand on. But because they did what they had to do, I can't blame them that they played, JV squads the rest of the way. And guess what? Before we go any further, I'm just going to say this. The Giants have the highest strength of schedule between all the NFC East teams. Guess what? The Giants have 29th hardest schedule. The Eagles and Cowboys are tied for the 31st, and the Commanders are 30th. How in the God's name does the team with the worst record starting at 29, and you guys went to the playoffs, danced all over our faces, have an easier schedule? I have no idea what the NFL was thinking.
Great question.
Yo, but the other discussion too that we need to fucking have real fast is, everyone wants to sit here and I'm tired of fucking hearing, Dak is the obvious reason, that they take Dallas right now to win the NFC East, because at any other position position-wise between Dallas and Eagles overdo them. But it's just that quarterback thing. Well, your quarterback is also in year 7, and he was in the playoffs last year and had the same exact stats as my quarterback in his first full season.
Let's do this.
And you had a far better fucking team.
You're talking about
AK.
Yeah.
You got us going. That's a good way to start. Listen. I will put people in timeout. Okay, I am host / moderator of the damn show. Okay, we're gonna move into the segment since this is what we call transitioning, people in the business out there in the land. We are transitioning to the position group since AK brought it up. Mac, what do you got for us? Let us know how we're starting this ranking system off.
I mean, let's start off with those QBs, man. Might as well. We talking about them. Might as well go ahead and take it from the top. Start off with those QBs, man. Offense, man.
So positionally, we're going to start where do you think, Mac, the rankings are? How do you rank the quarterbacks across the NFC East? And then we can throw that into the middle of the panel and see what.
And just so for everybody in the audience, you realize when I'm ranking these positional groups, I'm ranking the actual group itself, not just solely the starter. But the starter, as far as my criteria, the starter does hold a lot of weight. And with that being said, I'm just going to take it from the top. I feel like I'm ranking the quarterbacks in this division, the quarterback position groups in this division. I got Cowboys 1, and I'll explain in a minute. Cowboys 1, Eagles 2, Washington 3, and unfortunately, got my boys pulling up the rear.
We're in the caboose.
But the reason I put Dallas 1, because as of right now, unless y'all made some move today that I didn't know of, Dak is still the only quarterback even on y'all roster right now, which that's going to change before September. I was going to say that's definitely going to change. Yeah. But the reason I put Dallas still number 1 is because I still feel like he's, no matter how y'all feel about him, he's that much better than every other quarterback in this division. I feel like he is. He's just that much better. I feel like he is. It's not really that close.
I hear some groans. I'm hearing some groans, Mac.
It's not that much of a conversation for me. Now, with the Eagles coming in number 2, my thought process there is Y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this. I actually, if I was ranking just the starters, I would probably edge Carson Wentz over Jalen Hurts, just individually as a starter quarterback. But Eagles got the best backup in the division as far as I'm concerned in Gardner Minshew. I think that kind of helps kind of balance things out, and it really pulls the Eagles. I feel like he's the.
I see a
feel like he's the
commander
best.
making a face.
I think he's the best backup in the division.
I see a
think he
commander
really
making a
is, man.
face.
Oh, wow.
And the last but not least,
Washington third because Carson Wentz factored. Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke played halfway decent last year, and then you got the young upstart Sam Howell on the roster, and then we all know Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones, and we got Tyrod on the roster too, but that doesn't really equate to much. You got two guys that I feel like are looked at around the league as backup quarterbacks. So
when you say Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones, and the entire panel laughs, you really are drawing, pulling strings here with these guys. But anyways, guys, your thoughts, your rankings, QBs. Let's start with AK since he was on fire and kind of transitioned us into this. AK, you can go first and rebut Mac's ranking.
Listen, I'm with Mac on this, man. I even though I don't want to do it, I have to. I got to give Dak his props a little bit. And, he is definitely the most polished one out of all four. That's the word I'll use, polished. That doesn't mean he's better. He's just polished right now. The other ones are growing and one's just kind of washed up. So, I'm just going to say he's number one for now. But my guy's coming. And he's coming fast. He'll be there at the end of the year. I have faith in him.
We'll see.
Jalen
Rager today.
Huh? Well, I mean, he is on a trajectory. I mean, from
I'm okay with Rager being gone. He wasn't going to play anyway.
The greatest receiver of all time.
The greatest receiver ever.
You see his rebuttal on the way out? What a classy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a moron. What a suck.
All right, well, we'll go to Tone, and then we'll save the worst for last. Cowboy fan.
That's number one, of course. It's obligatory. We're not gonna waste our time with that. I think the Washington Commanders quarterback group is actually above the Eagles. Okay. I gotta see Jalen Hurts be more thrower. I'm sorry. He's a great athlete. He's a great leader. He's not a great thrower of football. Period. He's inconsistently too inaccurate. Sorry, not sorry. That's just fact. He's a great leader.
He's not really sorry.
He's a hell of an arm. And dude is a hell of an athlete. I'll give him that. I think Wentz is a better thrower than Hurt right now. That could change though. Like you said, AK, it could change over the course of the season. By the end of the season, if I see Jalen Hurts out there throwing darts every damn week, he line up every damn team, my mind would change. I just gotta see.
There's things I question too, my guy. So there's things I question too. You're not wrong, but I do know he also is the only quarterback that has ever had a 10% increase in his completion percentage.
Facts.
I mean that. So if he can go 10% more, that puts him at 74 this year, and I'll accept that.
Wait, completions?
If he gets to 67, that's great. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. No, it's completion percentage, Matt. Adam.
You just said 74% completion. I damn near choked on my smoke, man.
I said he went from 54 to 64 this past year. That was a 10% increase.
Right, and you're saying now you would like him to get
if he would do another 10, that would be 74.
Oh my God! Oh my Lord! I mean, what?
And that's why he said even 67. Yeah, I'm just saying 10%.
Right.
10%. I mean, if he does another 10%, it is what it is.
Take 64 and run this month.
I have the Eagles at 3. I had the Eagles at 3 just because of I do actually agree with you that Gardner Minshew is probably the best backup in the NFC East, but Taylor Heineke's right behind him. Honestly, you could toss up between Minshew and Heineke, but I would give it to Minshew because yes, he has a lot more starting experience than Heineke does.
You don't like that stash, man? That stash puts him over the top, man.
It's not even the staff. He's a better quarterback than Kevin.
The dude has his own Minshew bus, man. He has his own Minshew bus.
Uncle Rico, man. Uncle Rico is the shit.
I wanted Minshew at one point. I like Minshew. I like Minshew, man. I like the stash, all that good jazz. I like Minshew. I respect him. I respect Jalen too. I think the brother can play. I'm not saying bro can't play. I just want to see him be more consistent as a passer, accurate down the field. You see him throw a dart to Quez Watkins 1 minute, and next minute he's airmailing a damn slant. I just need to be more consistent. That's all.
I 100% agree.
And then finally, the rear. I'm sorry, it's Daniel Jones. I'm sorry. I need to see him go after that rookie year, Daniel Jones, before I give him any more props.
God, I can't even.
Sorry, bro.
I can't even defend you. I can't even be like, you jerk. You're such a mean person. I can't do it. It's like one of those things where like, damn, I can't. Yep. That's him. Mm-hmm. He's taking up the rear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I've been between the Commanders and the Eagles. Just scratch your hairs. Both quarterback ones are very solid, honestly speaking. Only I gave the Commanders an edge is because of Sam Howell, of his development and why he's looked in the preseason, things of that nature, and the potential he does possess. But between the star and backup, you can wash hands and say whoever's in second is a tie, to be honest. But I want to give the Commanders an edge because of Howell.
This is a right quick. This is a strong take here, K. McDonald. I mean, I like Minshew a lot.
Okay, well, okay, that's a little out there.
I like him in his role. I think that's a
third
bit
best.
extreme.
Third best QB in the NFC. Damn! Wow! Listen, I like Uncle Rico, man, but damn, that was a slap. That's more gasoline on the already burning up fire that is this show right now. All right, Cole, let's hear it. You and your one quarterback room. Let's go.
First off, we brought our two guys back. Will Greer pretty good. He all right. But I'll go ahead and start off with, of course, Dallas.
West Virginia's finest.
Yeah. He's straight. But I'll start off, my boy, Cowboys. We got the best quarterback in the division. He trumps even y'all backups. So we don't even need backups in this thing. He could.
This is why we don't want to talk to you, Cole. Because you just look at you just shining. Well, we don't even need a back. I got Dak Prescott. He went to the moon and back.
We'll see how much shit you're talking when your QB's on one fucking leg again.
Oh my God! This guy, AK is trying to take people out with his gun show. I got the commander saying that Wentz is better than everybody else. Cole's over here shining up the star, like don't worry about it, guys. Dak Prescott's got this. Don't worry. Anyways, continue, Cole. We're going off on a tangent.
I'm not threatening him with anything. That's just facts because his O-line's that shit.
Hey, I want you to believe that.
Whatever.
You never know what's going to come up. See, that's the great thing about the unknown.
All right, Cole, tweaking.
I'm going to go ahead, moving forward. I go with the Commanders because, unlike a lot of people,
throwing more fire in the smoke.
Yeah, this is the thing about Eagle fans. They
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Cole.
Carson Wentz.
Cole, we're not talking about the Eagle fans. We're talking about the Eagles. The Eagles. I do not want this place to burn down with pitchforks and torches because you're tapping on some Eagle fans right now.
Motherfucker, 20 goddamn years. You sit here every fucking goddamn year going to the fucking Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
Okay, well, now we've completely went off the rails. Amtrak, we'd like our money back because this trip has been terrible. All right, Nicole.
Let's
get back to this. Stop shining up, Dak's ass, and let's go on with. You said the Commanders are number 2, okay? Right? Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, the Commanders. I got faith in Carson Wentz. He was almost the MVP. You gotta give him that.
Captain horseshoes and hand grenades.
You know what I'm saying? He led a team to have a successful season that led him to the Super Bowl. So let's not forget about that. So who knows what he can do with the Commanders, a team that has no expectations. You know what I'm saying? So that probably might be good for him. And of course, I'm gonna go with the Eagles 3rd. Jalen Hurts, I mean, we don't know what he may be better. We just don't know because we haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. And Giants, 4.
Damn it, Cole. You couldn't change.
That seems to be a consensus across the panel.
You couldn't be the one that
Can I ask a reasonable question real fast? Y'all put Hurts. You guys are putting Hurts down like that, and I want to know why. Because you guys are holding Wentz to a pedestal.
You know what?
And here's the thing. No, yeah. But listen, here's the thing, though. Do you know Hurts had his first full year last year starting? Hurts' first full year starting was technically and statistically better than Carson Wentz's first year. Carson Wentz was 16 for 16 interceptions. Jalen Hurts was 20. Well, he was 16. He was 26 and 9 altogether. He had more touchdowns, less interceptions, and he had more yards than Carson.
I think Jalen Hurts is on the Dak Prescott trajectory. That's what I believe.
AK, I'm not that I'm putting Jalen Hurts down. I just need to get like Tone said, Protech Sports. He's like you said, I need to see that consistency develop, man. That passing, that's part of it, man. You're a quarterback, and when teams force you into that pocket, example, when y'all played us last year, we forced him to be a pocket passer. He didn't prove he could beat us with his arm.
Yeah, and Carson, his rookie year, he was very inconsistent at times as well.
Well, here's the thing: we've also seen Carson Wentz. We've also seen Carson Wentz play at an MVP level, a legit MVP level,
for sure.
I mean, I think the excitement for Jalen Hurts
go away
is warranted. Excitement is warranted. I feel sorry to cut you off, Mac. I feel that he's on a trajectory of Dak Prescott right now. Your run game, and this is what we call a transition in the business, folks. Talk about running backs, right? We're going to get into that for a minute. I think with the running game of the Eagles, he'll be able to do what Dak Prescott has done so far, and that is not rely so much on his arm until he has to. Right. And then when he has to, will he deliver? That'll be the key. Right now, I think the bad rap that you get from Jalen Hurts is because of his college career, mostly because, he left Alabama, went to Oklahoma, and people kind of take that as well. He didn't do that well. And then, of course, he's a second round pick. But everywhere he's been a winner. Right. So he knows how to win.
He does.
So I can't complain about that. He's got whatever it is to win. He's got it. So for me, as an outsider, I think Jalen Hurts is on the right path. Again, I agree with Mac, though. If we're looking at resumes so far, I give the slight edge to Wentz only because of the MVP. But who knows? For all we know, Carson Wentz could fall off a cliff tomorrow and be a terrible quarterback. And we're talking about Jalen Hurts being the MVP. But with that being said, let's move on to the running back room. Mac, get us going.
Well. Just when I thought I could actually, throw us a bone, I had a conversation with my co-host earlier, and he made me realize that I was kind of, a little overzealous in my thought process. So I got the Dallas Cowboys topping this list once again at the running back category.
Stop smiling, Cole. No,
and I got and initially I did have the New York Giants up there on the strength of Saquon Barkley, but I got the Dallas Cowboys in the top of the list. I got the Giants coming in second there, and then I got the Eagles, and then I'm sorry, Protech, but you guys, your running back room. It's not that you don't have any talent. I think NFC has talent all across the board in the running backs, to be quite frank. So, somebody had to pull up the rear here, and it's unfortunately going to be the Washington Commanders for me.
Well,
the reason being, I was going to say with the Dallas, the flip-flop is because my co-host made me realize you got to consider the Tony Pollard factor as well with Zeke. You know what I mean? You got to factor that Tony Pollard is pretty much a starting quality running back. He's not just your everyday run-of-the-mill number 2 guy. He's a legit. He'd go to many teams in this league and be their number 1 starting running back. So he made me realize that. So those two together trump my guy Saquon a little bit, and I had to.
And Matt Breida and the other 2 bums that are on the back end of the roster.
I had to make sure, so I had to flip flop that. But I that's how I feel about got that right now. Dallas Giants, Eagles, and then Washington.
So we will start with Tone here, PTS Pro Protech Sports. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but we'll start with you first, being that he got.
I actually have. Cole gonna hate me. I don't care. I actually have the Eagles one.
Whoa. Okay.
Zeke is washed up, bro. I'm sorry. He washed up, bro. It took him 17 games.
17.
Just like it took Antonio Gibson 17. It took that boy 17. And the man is a way better runner than Gibson can ever be. And it took him 17 games.
He had a torn PCL.
And Gibson had a shin fracture. What is your point?
Gibson can't even hold on to the ball.
Zeke don't fumble.
In 2020.
Stop that, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Cole, don't.
Cole.
Let me finish, bro.
We good, man.
We finish, bro. I got you. Hold on. I mean, a combination of Miles Sanders, of course. I think they kept Boston Scott, I believe. AK, right?
What's that?
Yes, I got.
Yeah,
Boston
we have Miles Sanders. We got
and then Kenneth Gainwell. I love Kenneth.
And we have Kenny Gainwell.
Love Kenneth Gainwell.
Yep.
He's
a dog. He's a dog.
Huntley still on the team?
No, Huntley got cut.
The combination of them three backs, and if Miles Sanders just stays healthy, and she getting the damn ball, yes, I believe that they had the best running back room. They had the best running back individually. No, they had the best running back room. Yes,
but that's what we're.
They had Dallas too because of Tony Pollard. I already gonna play a little wide receiver. This shit, they gonna get a little creative, a little freaky. With a little freaky with your boy Pollard. So you're not a full-time running back. That's another reason why I had to kind of say, oh, you're not a full-time running back no more. You about to do this little Debo thing. All right, bro, look. Eagles and then Cowboys. Because he's washed up. And then I had the Giants because of Saquon. Saquon's probably the best individual running back in the division. I have to see him stay healthy. And he said you got Matt Breida and a bunch of bums on the back end. That hurt your stock.
I wouldn't call them. I think the bums is a little harsh. I think they're just not
okay. How about this? Janitors?
They're not very well known yet. They're not very well known yet. But they did assert themselves in the preseason a little bit.
Listen.
Hopefully that transitions into the regular season.
I love you, Mac. I love you, Mac. But I gotta be honest. Those guys are sweeping floors in the local high school. If it wasn't for them being on the high school, I'm just saying. You got Antonio Williams, who's done nothing. Gary Brightwell, who exactly.
He didn't get a chance last year.
Okay.
Told you what I should do to that coach. He didn't get a chance last year.
That's not argument. Let me write this real quick. And then
we'll have this argument.
We take the rear. Antonio Gibson's Mr. Fumble. He like coughing it up. He like putting church's money on the floor. He's very giving. You know, he's not giving just Christmas now. He's giving all season long. He's very, very giving. And then we got guys like Jared Pass on the back end of the roster who's okay, but he's not a star running back. What about JD's the best third down back in the division. We put respect on JD McKissic's name.
I like
Mr. Fumble. You got the best third down back in the division, and then you got a bunch of man.
What about Robinson? You don't think he's well,
unfortunately Robinson?
He just got shot. I can't put him in there. He got shot.
Yeah, he's having a really strong preseason.
It hurts, man. We got a fumble. We got a third down back trying to carry the football, and we got a bump. So whatever, man.
Hey, listen, you could have Antonio Williams and Gary Brightwell. You know what I'm saying? Janitors at the local high school.
He's better than that guy. John Williams better than that guy, but he ain't much better. I'm done. We suck at running back. I'm done.
All right, Cole. Being that you are, well, actually, technically, we should be going to AK since he was second. Cole, tell us about your back room, and you can retort to Tone, I guess, because you're already having a conflict. So let us hear your thoughts on the running back room.
Yeah, our running back room. Good.
Don't be so angry.
You know, I like all the running backs we got in our room. I'm very, very excited about seeing what Zeke going to do this year. Everybody called him trash and washed. I'm ready for him.
Give me the smile, Cole. Give me the smile. Don't lose your smile.
I'm ready for him to go out there and prove all the haters wrong. Man, I don't get why people hate the guy so much. Then, of course, Pollard, you know, we finally get to see him, you know what I'm saying, do a little slot action. So we ain't got no choice. We ain't got no receivers. And we'll get to that soon. I know we're gonna get to that soon.
Don't worry.
But of course, I got the Cowboys, followed by running backs. The Giants.
Well, thank
Because
you.
because I believe Saquon might have a better year if he stay healthy. Y'all,
He will.
Guys,
He 100% will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Neil, I wanted Neil on our team, so I'm we'll see. And
That's right.
the Eagles. The only reason I got the Eagles third, AK. The only reason I can't get past the fact of a running back not having at least one touchdown. You know what I'm saying? He got it. Miles Sanders, he got it in him. He just got to show up, man. He got to show up. I believe in Miles Sanders. I think he's a great back. But last year, I'm going off of last year's performance. He didn't score not one touchdown. And I know it's not all his fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's all his fault.
I'm not gonna be that guy. It wasn't all him, but he got to come out this year. And then of course, Mounders, man. What y'all got?
All right. Well, AK.
Real quick though, AK, for you, because I know you feeling like we're dissing y'all boys a little bit right now, y'all running back room, and I really do like y'all running back room. I do. But that comment up there earlier, I had to highlight it earlier. It was kind of, I think, said it all about it, man. That one about the run that K McDonald had. I don't know, can't even find it now.
What is it? What was it about? I rather
right here. Yeah, this new run right here. Because I think that kind of sums it up, man. I think I do agree with this. And I'm not saying it as a homer. I agree. Washington our Giants and Washington's talent's a little more unknown because it's relying on a couple young guys that people haven't really seen like that yet, and we're kind of going on the flashes we saw in the preseason. I think Dallas is loaded with the depth, but you guys do have a great set of running backs. You have a great trio in a sense, but the thing is, we talk about Saquon Barkley being hurt all the time. Miles Sanders is absolutely hurt all the time as well. That had a lot to do with him not scoring touchdowns last year. Kenneth Gainwell puts the ball on the ground a little more than I would like to see him do. And and Boston Scott, I mean, if he could play the Giants 17 games a season, he'd be the best running back in the league. Unfortunately, he doesn't play the Giants 17 games a season.
Bang, bang!
So, I mean, and it's not that I don't feel like I said, I think this was a tough ranking because I think all four of these teams legitimately have good running back rooms. I really believe that.
Let's hear your
Well,
piece.
unfortunately, the question was the room, not one player. And when you look at
we got you there.
when you look at the room, all right, the room is us. All right, you have Miles Sanders. Now, granted, I understand he didn't get a touchdown last year. Totally understand. Even me, I started questioning myself sometimes. Like, these guys don't trust this dude inside the 5, because they were giving it to Gainwell and Scott. But it is also harder to tackle the little guy. He can squeeze between the holes a little easier to get in. So I understand why they did that concept as well. But I cannot sit here and disrespect 5.5 yards per carry. That is what this man has in his career so far. 5.5 yards per carry. That is fucking dirty, dude. Dirty. That means this kid is driving. All right. And everybody sits there and says he fumbles a lot. Miles Sanders has only fumbled 5 times in his career. That's not that many times. All right. I'm telling you, man, injuries is what held Sanders back these last 2 years. The same shit that's held your guy back the last 2 years. And I'm telling you, what did I say, Mac? Whenever we talked last offseason, Miles Sanders and Saquon were 2 of my favorite halfbacks, and I've been a Penn State fan for a long, long time, as far back as I can remember. And I've seen some greats come through Penn State. With John Carter and all of them, man. I'm telling you right now, these 2 are my favorite. And Miles Sanders, I told you, he's sneaky.
Come on, you don't like Curtis Enos from Penn State? Come on. Man.
Oh, I love Curtis Enos and all of them, dude. There's not really one halfback I didn't like. They just never made it into the NFL. That's fact.
Well, that's because he went to Chicago. That's why.
Yeah, but they all were hurt because of injuries. Like, think about it. Their knees were hurt or – something held them back, like physically.
The curse of Penn State running backs.
We do have a curse of it. And these two, I expected to break that curse, especially Saquon, because of just how freakishly unhuman the kid is. You know, he looks like one solid muscle right now. He doesn't even look human. But
that is funny. He does look
but
like a giant
but I'm
muscle.
telling you, man, Sanders. I understand he's not as big as Saquon. He's not as fast or strong. But I'll tell you what, man, he's sneaky good. He really is. You know, he's not on Saquon's level. I'm not going to compare him to Saquon, but can he be as good as him? Yes, just in his own different way. You know, Miles is definitely one of those guys who are underrated. I hope he comes out this year and gets over 1,000 yards and proves it, because I do want him to stay here because he is that good. But injuries has held him back. Same thing that's held Barkley back. So I got us 1, man. I got Dallas 2, I got Washington 3, and you guys 4.
Well, I don't disagree with most. I think if we're looking at the rooms in general, and that's how Mac did bring up the fact about we had a conversation about the running backs, and that's why Tony Pollard was brought up, because if you do strictly starters, you could probably put Saquon at the top and Miles Sanders and Zeke Elliott in there, but when you put the whole room in there, it really does change up the dynamic and what you guys think of the running back. So I thought this was a great.
We use all 3 of our players.
Right. I mean, but as do the Cowboys, who use Tony Pollard, and as will the Commanders. I'm sure they're going to do. They're going to get McKissick.
By the way, bro, Robinson is nice.
Appreciate that.
Like, I was jealous when I saw him play, bro.
I hope he comes back.
Yeah, I hope so too, bro, because he's going to be nice.
Especially living in the city, bro, that hurt, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Living in DC, bro, hearing that happen to bro, that definitely did hurt a little bit.
Well,
did you guys notice a little bit? Like, he kind of reminded me a little of DeMarco Murray, Cole.
Yeah,
how he runs.
He's a big powerful
man. Yeah. He runs tough like DeMarco. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But that's what I was saying with Washington and the Giants, in particular, those two. I think we all obviously know Saquon Barkley. We know Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick. We know those guys. We've seen them play. I think the problem is we haven't seen enough of Antonio Williams to know that this guy might literally be legit too. We haven't seen enough of Gary Brightwell, and I feel like,
and that's why I break the rankings down.
But that's why my rankings is based off of what I've seen, what I saw, because what I saw and granted, I know it's preseason, but what I saw is a guy in Gary Brightwell that ran the ball hard as shit. Every time he gets the ball, he's north and south. He's north and south. There's no bullshitting around in that backfield. He's getting he's getting whatever he's getting. He's getting what he's going to be able to get. He's not flashy. He's not Saquon Barkley by no means. Yeah. He's going to go and pretty much get positive yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I feel like Joe Judge did this young man a disservice a year ago by basically not even letting us see him on the field. I mean, other than in a special teams role, you use a draft pick on him. Yet, granted, it was a late round draft pick, but use a draft pick on a guy. He goes through training camp. He makes the team. We're clearly a struggling football team. What do you got to lose? Put the rookie running back out there and see what he's got, Joe Judge. You didn't give us that last year. You didn't even attempt it. The man, I could probably count on one hand how many carries Gary Brightwell had last year. And I'm pretty sure he was damn near suited up for damn near every game. So to me, it was to watch him run the way he's been running this preseason, it's like, what if maybe this guy, we could have been on to something with this guy a year ago, but we don't know yet. We still haven't really seen him in that role. I'm kind of basing it off of potential from what I've also seen and evaluated throughout the course of this preseason. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. I think the NFC East could even possibly have overall the best just sets of running backs all across the league. And I haven't really dove into all the other divisions that much, but it's a lot of talented running backs in the NFC East.
Well, that's well said. I don't agree with the potential part. I'm basing it on resume in terms of what these guys have done. And Antonio Brightwell has done nothing in the league for me to anoint them anything other than just camp fodder and special teams guys. I mean, You said it best. There's a reason why these guys are where they are. Antonio Williams wasn't really sniffed around by anybody else. But hey, enough about our running backs. Let's move on to a sexier position, one that we all love to talk about, and one that's probably going to bring up many different rankings. Hi, Tudo, that we got going on, and that is the wide receiver. I've started since Mac is our lead. We will start. Mac, let us know your thoughts.
This might be spicy.
Oh, you said wide receivers, right? We're going to the wide receiver room.
We have moved on.
I got some noise in the background. I apologize for it. My computer is just having its own mind right now. But top of the wide receiving room, man. Boy, I gotta give it to the Eagles here. Can't even front. I mean, I gotta give it to the Eagles there. And then, but second, I still got Dallas edging out Washington here in second. And then Washington third, obviously, and then I got the Giants pulling up the rear, man. Again. Once again, we are pulling up the rear.
So we're gonna change this up. We're gonna go with Cole first. Cole, go ahead. Let me know. Tone, don't worry, you will be first next on the other position that comes up. Sorry, but Cole, let us hear it.
Let me see.
You're not ready, Cole? You want me to throw it to somebody else?
Tell me who y'all wide receivers again? Besides Terry McLaurin, y'all got Jahan
Dotson, Curtis Samuel, De'Ami Brown, Cam Sims.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good rack.
And the Giants, y'all got Galladay still, right? Now y'all let Galladay go.
Unfortunately, yes. No, unfortunately, we still have Galladay. He's taking up a big wad of money, but hey, Tony Shepard.
I don't think that was fair for him though.
We got 7 guys. 4 of them you know, 3 of them you don't.
Yeah. Okay. So Philly, I got number 1. Got to give it.
Ooh. Okay. Bernie Mac and Devontae Smith. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude kind of look like Bernie Mac.
Yeah, AJ Brown. See, I'm saying Bernie Mac.
I got Dallas second. Only because I know Michael Gallup coming back real soon. He already cleared, boy. Y'all better watch out. And I got Washington third, Giants fourth.
Well, I can't argue there. Tone, let me hear you. Don't look so bored.
Yo.
Y'all tweaking. Tweaking it.
Tone.
Crazy. What's wrong with y'all?
Let me go real quick. Let me show you respect.
Eagles is one. That's obvious. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Quez Watkins. That's disgusting. They even need Greg Ward.
Bernie Mac.
To go home. They nasty.
Bernie Mac.
Stop playing with Terry McLaurin like this. Stop being disrespectful. Stop playing with Curtis Samuel. I know he's hurt last year. I get it. He was hurt as Samuel. He was sidelined Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. Oh, that's great.
He wasn't playing.
I'm using that next year.
He's back. You got a first round pick at Jahan Dotson.
We got to see him.
De'Ami Brown, Mr. Drop Sheets. I don't even care about him. He can rock, but I care right now. He pissing me off. But whatever. Cam Sims, Mr. Moss Trayvon Diggs on national TV.
Anybody can do that.
He mossed that man on TV. Don't stop that shit with me.
Anybody can moss on Diggs.
He didn't moss him on TV, bro.
I said anybody can moss on Diggs.
Yeah, the Diggs over. He's
whatever. Well, don't worry, fellas. Don't worry, fellas. We will get there. We will get there.
Put some respect on our receiver's name on these streets. God,
on the streets.
And Vin, no. I actually got the Giants third.
I love Terry McLaurin.
I got the Giants third because I seen kind of guys that produced at a high level in this league before. Darius Slayton was right there with Terry McLaurin in 2019 with yardage and catches. And he's done some good things in this league. Sterling Shepard solid. I just like your receiving core. And then finally, down the rear, I had the Cowgirls last. Because outside CeeDee Lamb, I don't see a daggone thing on that roster. Michael Gallup coming with an ACL tear. I want to see him on the field and actually producing before I can say, "Oh, Michael Gallup's back. He's back. Oh, he's back. Oh, I gotta see him."
He's not even on the pup list.
Excuse me, Tone. This is Jerry Jones. I do not like your rankings right now. Okay, we should not be number 4. You need to. Listen, hey, don't you talk to the Dallas owner like that. Don't you talk to me like that. I am Jared Jones. I will run my yacht to your house right now and pick you up, and we will talk about this. Okay?
Hey, Jared, if you come to my house, bro, I need $10 million, bro. Leave me alone, all right?
you need to move those Cowboys up a little higher. I'll give you the $10 million.
Bro. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I'm sorry. CD's a dog, though. But he can't do it alone. He just can't do it alone. Now, if he's going to be by his lonely, in my speaker knock his voice, by his lonely, I'm sorry. Eagles, Commanders, Giants, Cowboys.
I'm officially off the stream. I am leaving. This is your resident Cowboy owner. I am now leaving. You know what, Tone? I was about to give you that $10 million, but you know what? You and your Commanders, you can just take it and you can just shove it all up Carson Wentz's butt. Because when you come to Big D, it's on. It's on. Anyways, AK, let's go.
Listen, man, I love his energy, and I'm bouncing off of it because I'll tell you what, I feel the same way. Eagles first, Washington second, but I'll go Dallas third and New York fourth. That is how I'm going. Listen, I get it. CD is a phenomenal talent, bro, but he was facing corner second CB2s. You know, he's going up against cornerback ones now. I need to see him actually do the same shit he did over there as a wide receiver one now, going up against CB ones. If he can do that, then sure, okay, I'll give you that second. But I can't put disrespect on McLaren like that. I can't. He has 1,000-yard seasons, and who's been throwing? Heineke. Fucking.
Is that the name of a ketchup bottle?
Right, like that's what I'm saying. So the dude, you got to put respect on that name, bro.
Thank you.
My thing is, I personally love Terry McLaurin, and that's not who I'm not disrespecting Terry McLaurin. I'm saying I'm sorry, I don't have the same love for Curtis Samuel, and Jahan Dotson is a rookie that has to go out there and prove that he's really built for this. I mean, I know he had a promising rookie, looking good in training camp, and he's been decent preseason, but got to go out there and show and prove when the lights come on, and he hasn't done that yet, obviously.
I can do that.
But like I said, don't get it twisted. If I'm ranking individual receivers in this league, Terry McLaurin is a close second to A.J. Brown, in my opinion, a very close second.
If we're going to use – go ahead.
So I was just going to say, my guy Adam can tell you, I love Terry McLaurin. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely scary Terry. I'm a believer in that man.
Actually,
it's not.
I think he thinks he's number one. I mean, I know he likes AJ Brown, but it's a close second with Terry McLaurin with Mac over here. He really likes him.
Okay, well, doesn't that make Dallas or doesn't that make Washington number one if he's better than CD?
Let me make a point real quick before we move on. Is if we're going to do
wait, what do you mean it's hilarious? What has CD done yet that McLaren hasn't done?
Hold on one second. If we're going to rank these positions, right?
No.
Mac is ranking them by actual of the group. I'm looking at resumes now. If so me, I think I'm not really in the ranking show here. I'm kind of the host getting you guys through, but I respect Terry McLaurin. I think he's the most if you want to talk about the most underrated receiver in the NFC East, Terry McLaurin is the most underrated receiver in the NFC East. By far, hands down, bar none. Because nobody talks about him, but yet he does his job. At the end of the day, he's averaging 16 yards a clip. Okay? 16 yards clip per pass, which is pretty dope. He's a deep threat. Now, I know that the Cowboys have the sexier picks or whatever you want to call it, but I do believe Terry brings that receiving core up. I do believe Diami Brown, people need to go watch his tape. Badass dude, man. If he can really put it together, they can have something there. And then I really like Josh Dotson because guess what? He's not going to have Jahan Dotson. I really don't think he has to be the number one guy, so you can see him kind of easing his way in and getting better as the season goes on because he does have Curtis Samuel, he does have Diami Brown, and he does have Terry in front of him. So, with that number one pick, yes, he's going to play because he's the number one pick, but if I'm Washington, I don't have to scare him and force him the football when I have Terry McLaurin and these other guys who can make plays.
Yeah,
So that's just
and they got tight ends too, so that's what I like about the wide receiving group. Only I had Washington too is because of I've seen what Curry Samuel can do when healthy. And I'm a Penn State guy too, so I watch Jahan very closely. So I just know what Jahan is. I know the bad quarterbacks he's played with, just like Terry McLaurin's played with in the league. He's played with terrible quarterbacks in college, and he's produced. You can watch the film yourself. Dude had a 200-yard season with a quarterback that's absolutely horrible. He's trash. He shouldn't be in college football.
No.
He is the definition of ass.
He's a fabulous
I'm just saying.
He's a fabulous route runner. He gets in and out of his cuts very fast. Dotson. You got quiet quick.
I've been waiting for the next position, I think, right?
Yeah, we can get ready to rank them tight ends, man. And this is gonna be another interesting, weird one, man. I started off once again, and I got Philly number one just on the strength of Dallas Goedert. I just do. I know.
One tight end.
He's a dog.
I mean, he's way better than any other tight end, and it's not even close. It's not even close. To me, it's not even close. I don't think it's even that close. Dalton Schultz ain't Dallas Goedert, bro.
That's way better than Dallas Goedert, bro.
And then Thomas' name though.
Huh?
And then
Logan Thomas' name though.
I will, because I got Washington coming up second here. I got Washington number 2 here, man, on this list, man. Dallas Cowboys 3, and once again, unfortunately, the bearer of bad news. I am not satisfied with the New York Giants tight end. Not satisfied with the New York Giants tight end room.
So the rankings of tight ends. Sorry, fellas.
Exactly. Who we got?
The Giants have nobody. They have a bunch of nobodies on our tight end room. Let me just tell you that. People are calling me up saying, Tanner Hudson's good. Bye. Chris Myrick, nothing. Daniel Bellinger, okay. Give me a.
Yeah, a bunch of young guys. Yeah, a bunch of young dudes.
But anyways, what did I miss? Are we on tight ends?
Yes.
Okay. Mac, you introduced all the tight end groups and the rankings?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I did,
AK?
sir.
I mean, Tone, I said Tone would go first. So, Tone, let us know your thoughts on the tight end.
Man, Philly number 1, bro, because of Dallas Goedert. And I think they still have Grant Clatier, the kid out of
Calcaterra and Stoll. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Clatier a lot. I watch him very close to SMU. I think he's gonna be a nice compliment to Dallas Goedert. So I'm gonna put them 1. I actually like Dalton Schultz a lot, actually. So yeah, it's a toss-up between Washington and Dallas. I would give Washington the edge only because I don't know who the heck this tight end 2 is in Dallas. Dalton Schultz is probably he's second best individual tight end, but tight end room, I gotta give Washington the edge only because I actually like John Bates. I think a kid like Cole Turner is going to explode in his rookie year. No one's talking about him. The kid looks like George Kittle on steroids. The kid's gonna be a dog. I love what he brings to the table. He was a 5th round pick. I don't care. That's how I feel. Dallas number 3 only because I don't know who the heck that tight end 2 is. If I knew who the heck he was and if I knew he was decent, I'll probably put him over Washington because Dalton Schultz is a dog. I'm gonna call it how I see it. He's a dog. If it's sorry, Giants fans, you go up the rear. Sorry. I don't know who the heck is in your tight end room. I just don't know. There's a bunch of young guys I never heard of. So too many unknowns. Gotta put y'all last.
All right, Prutudo, appreciate you stopping in, brother. Always do, man. Thanks a lot.
No.
Who next?
That's AK next, right? Or you next, Cole?
No, that's not me.
You can take it away, Cole.
Just because I know who we got, I'm gonna go. Of course, Dallas first.
Why is it hell, man?
I'm being truthful right here. Dallas Goedert, he's good.
Being truthful.
He's good.
Delusional, maybe, and not true.
Dallas Goedert's good. But I know what the two guys that we have at tight end that we're bringing in, yes, they're rookies, but I've seen them play, bro. I'm very high on both of them. Both of them with some dogs. If you want to see it for yourself, check out that last preseason game we played. Yes, it's preseason, but the way that they played that game, man, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to take on the season, man. Peyton Hendershot and Jake Ferguson, both of those guys, they got heart. Looking forward to seeing how we're going to play with them, especially with our wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have many. So with them and us being in that 12 personnel, definitely going to help. So I got Dallas first, just for what I'm seeing. Philly second. Washington third. Giants fourth.
I respect.
I don't know who their other tight ends are.
I respect the hell out of you, dog. You never shy away from it, and I love it. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's all love to you, bro. But there's no way in hell your tight end room is better than mine. No way. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid, homie. It's not happening. Dallas Goedert is the best tight end in the NFC East, and him alone holds that crown. I promise you that.
Can you back it up?
Oh, I promise you. And not just that, but he's right. Calcaterra and Stoll, they're very young. Stoll's in his second year. Calcaterra's in his rookie. They're both very good run blockers. They're very good at catching the football. They've shown it. Yeah, dude. Calcaterra is amazing. So I can't wait to see this tight end group as a whole. But yeah, okay. And then I will say Dallas. No. I can't do that. Washington is second because Thomas is good, bro. No lie. He is. And don't forget, we do have Tyree Jackson stashed away too. That 6'7" dude. No, but he'll play probably in the second half of the season.
Sorry about that, fellas. Had technical difficulties. Thanks for holding down.
No, you're good, bud. And then I'll go Dallas third because, like my boy down below here said, you know, who's your second? I don't know. And then obviously Giants. Sorry, man. I love you guys. You know that, but you just got nothing. So
yeah, we have
that's the luck to them, bro.
You got like a bag of rice. You know what I'm saying? Look. Before we let anybody else go, I don't know if the whole panel is gone. Sorry, I've been in and out.
Yeah, we have. You're good.
But the Giants are in a precarious spot. I do believe because they don't have tight. And someone argued, well, why would you bring a tight end on the roster? Or who's out there to bring in? It's like, well, we didn't know that 2 days ago. We have a whole list of guys who are out there. And to me, Joe Shane, I know that Buffalo, they didn't use the tight end that much, but you need one going forward. I mean, this is a rookie fourth-round pick. He's a fourth-round pick for a reason. It's not like he went to a San Diego State. You know, so he's got to learn the NFL game. So the only reason I would want to bring in a veteran, you know, maybe an Ebron or a guy like that, is to kind of have somebody in the room that can kind of guide these guys when they have questions, you know, when they have an issue come up. You know, Ebron, or I'm just using his name, but let's say, hey, have you seen this before? How can you help me study? What can I do? You're not going to go to, you know, the running back and say, well, how can you help me out? You know, they're like, I have my own business to worry about. So the Giants tight end room's a bag of douche, but we'll see what happens. But moving right along, I think that basically we've done with offensive skill positions. This moves us into the offensive line. Groupings, guys, not just in particular, but offensive line groupings. Matt, I do believe you have those rankings. So can you lead off the O-line rankings?
This is getting tough for me because they all keep seeming to round out almost the same way for me, man. Once again, I think Philly is head and shoulders above the rest of this division on the offensive line. I mean, head and shoulders. This one is, to me, not even remotely close. And I know Dallas is dealing with these injuries, but their reputation still precedes them. And I got them edging out Washington right now. You don't agree with that, Cole? That's cool. It's rough. It's not what it used to be, but I still got them edging out Washington a little bit. Washington took a big hit losing Brandon Sheriff and everything in the offseason. That's a big hit. That's a big loss. And I got obviously Washington coming in third. And once again, I unfortunately got us pulling up the rear because right now we're too much of the unknown. I believe in Andrew Thomas. I believe in Evan Neal. I like the guy Galinsky we brought in. At the same time, these guys this is still a new unit. They got to bond, they got to play together, and got to actually see it translate on the field. So I just got to see it for right now.
All right, well, I think we'll go with AK here because the Eagles are one of the teams, and I think this is a strength of theirs. So I'd like to hear what he thinks of his unit. Sorry to catch you mid-smoke.
No, you're good. I wasn't expecting that. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no. Dude,
so he's choking.
Hands down, you guys are right. This is not biased at all. Very seldom do you fall into an offensive line that we've built, and that's even depth. You know, we lost Jason Peters, who was an all-pro player, you know, and Jordan Mailata, who's never played football in his entire life, stepped in 3 years and took over and now is on the verge of being an all-pro. You got one of the best centers to ever play football in Kels. Lane Johnson is possibly he is top 3. I'm just going to say it, tackles in the NFL. And Mailata is probably top 5. So, listen, we have a very, very well-built team, you know, and Dickerson, he's solid. And then you also got Jurgens that we just drafted. I mean, hell, dude, you could almost slap 62 on them, and they look the same. So, we have a well-built offensive line, man. So, yeah, by far us. Second, listen, man, I'm going to give it to Washington right now. Washington, even though they do have some holes, they're not as wounded as what Dallas is. They got their tails tucked. I ain't going to lie. And in fact, this is going to shock you, bro. You guys might even have the edge over Dallas right now. They've lost a lot. You know, so I have Giants third because you guys have Neal. You got Thomas on the right?
Left tackle.
Correct? Is that your other tackle?
Left tackle.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas, left tackle.
Oh, okay.
And Evan
He's
Neal
left.
right.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys have 2 young solidified tackles right there that you think highly of. And as far as I know, you guys have also did some interior offensive line work this offseason, right?
Yeah, we definitely did, but it's like I said, my thing is all about we got to see it on the field first.
Yeah, but I'm speaking specifically though their injuries and the people they've also lost in the offseason has truly hurt them. Because whenever they let those players go, they weren't taking account the injury toll that they just took. And that's really what's going to hurt them, you know? So, yeah, I have Dallas 4th right now, man. You guys are in trouble. And then you're also looking at Jason fucking Peters. Are you serious? This dude is 41 years old. Like, dude, he can't even protect anyone anymore. That's ridiculous. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. But, yeah, that's how I got it right now.
Okay, well, that is great rankings. Tone looks like he's on his phone. So I was going to go to him. Are you Tone?
Real quick. But yeah, I can. Yeah, I guess let's do this. So
It's okay.
Eagles won. Obviously, the best offensive line in the division. Like AK said, they got top 5 right tackle and top 5 left tackle, which is absolutely ridiculous. And they probably the best center in football in Jason Kelsey. It's ridiculous. They cheating over there. That's crazy. Next, I actually do have the Washington Commanders at 2. I think the line in Washington is super underrated. I know we lost Brandon Sheriff for All Pro, which is understandable. People are like, oh, we lost All Pro. Oh my God, the end of the world. Brandon Sheriff's gone. Damn, what the hell happened? Andrew Norwell's very serviceable. Very serviceable. And Trey Turner ain't half bad. He's all right. He's a middle of the road starting right guard.
Yeah.
He's solid. No brain. I understand that. It's a huge drop off. But I think we have a top 5 center in Chase Roulier. We have a solid left tackle, starting left tackle in Charles Leno Jr. He's nothing but solid. He's a little bit above average, nothing more than that. But that's solid. You can get away with an above average starting left tackle. Sam Cosmi's the world to me. He's like, to me, he's the most underrated offensive lineman in football. This man had a top 10 PFF grade when the dude was healthy. Dude was mauling dudes. Sam Cosmi's different. I got him the second best tackle behind. Second best tackle behind Johnson. I think the world of Sam Cosmi. This boy is a different maker for the O-line. I like our depth. That's what I gotta say too, because of our depth, not because of our starters. Wes Schweitzer is probably the best backup guard in this whole division. Dude comes in there, plays all 3 positions, plays center, he plays left guard, plays right guard, and plays all at high level. Period. And Cornelius Luke is the best swing tackle in this whole division. He's not at me, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. He's the best swing tackle in the division. The Eagles have the best starters, because we have the best swing guard and tackle in the division. Number 3. Yeah, bro. I gotta get in New York, bro. I gotta get in New York, bro. I gotta get to the Giants, bro. You got 2 young tackles I like a lot. Their guard position is a little questionable, but I do like your tackles a lot. I like the tackles a lot. They just have to play together and mesh together. That's the only question mark I have with the Giants offensive line. Dallas, I don't know what the hell y'all doing over there. Cowboys, what in the hell are y'all doing? Get your act together or Dad's going to die. What are y'all doing? Dad going to get killed out here, bro. You see his defensive lines he got to play this year in the NFC East?
Yo, are we going to have to add a chalk line in Madden?
Bro, have an emergency quarterback ready, bro. It may not be Cooper Rush, bro. Just have a legit backup quarterback ready, bro. And call somebody now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till Friday. Call that man now.
Can I tell 1-800 call now? Cole, is it my turn? It is your turn. Yes, it is, my good man.
Thank you.
Get your smile back.
I mean, I was just, I was patient. So I appreciate all y'all grading Dallas offensive line. But I could dispute some of the things that was said. I didn't interrupt nobody.
I just laughed, homie. What are you?
So, I want to go ahead and go on. Let me just tell y'all my rankings first, and then I'll break things down. So, of course, the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, hey, Noble, I can give a second. Only because it's a very unknown for the Giants. Because like I said, I like Evan Neal, and I like what's the other guy named Dane? What was the other guy out?
Thomas.
Andrew Thomas.
Yeah, Logan Thomas.
Andrew Thomas.
I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up with y'all guys. I like him. I feel like the offensive line coach failed him. You know what I'm saying? Joe Judge and all them guys, them clowns, I feel like they failed him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what y'all do. For the moment, I'll say Eagles. I'll say Dallas still, and I'll explain why. Then I'll say y'all, and I'll say Washington because that's Sheriff. I mean, I don't know who anybody on their offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and tell y'all why I got a second, and this is not me being biased at all. People aren't talking about Terrence Steele that replaced La'el Collins, and the reason why we sold him off. La'el Collins had a hip injury. He wasn't even good. He was, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting serviceable. Plus, he was out for 6 games. You know what I'm saying? And still stepped in and single-handedly handled Joey Bosa. Nobody talks about it. He had a couple of bad games, but he was an undrafted free agent and still held his own. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people need to go ahead and look at that. Center-wise, I can't stand our center. I hate the dude, man. Seriously. I do not like him. So, center-wise, he trash. We still got Zach Martin, one of the Hall of Fame, the best guard in the daggone NFL. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Tyron Smith thing was bad. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? Tyron Smith, that was a hurt. That hurt us. But Tyron Smith, I counted Tyron Smith to play shoot. I counted him to miss 6 games anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. So the addition of Tyler Smith, yeah, he got to work on his penalties, but he's still a mauler. He still can get, learn. That's why I'm hoping we get Jason Peters, not for him to start, but for him to be a swing tackle to mentor the young kid and get him right. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, by coaching, if we're coached well, then the offensive line can still be a number 2 in this division. So, yeah, I'm sticking to number 2.
Wow. Okay.
Now, y'all continue.
That's it? Just those 2 lines? Well, I'm just saying. I mean, the rest of the rankings he doesn't even care about. But that's all right. We'll move on to the other side of the football.
Please, I'm ready for this one.
Oh, man. We'll move to the other side of the football. Max, get us going.
All right, we can start with that secondary, man, since I want to just get this positional group out of the way as fast as possible. Once again, man, I don't know why I keep finding these guys at the top of my rankings, but I got to give it a nod to the Philadelphia Eagles, man, here. Got to get a nod to the Eagles. And then it gets a little dicey for me, man. It's because I'm counting the whole D-back room, not just your corners, not just your safeties. So I got Washington edging out Dallas here because I like their 2 starting cornerbacks. I mean, I do. I think they're better than people give them credit for. I think they're a lot better than people give them credit for. I think they had a bit of a down year last year, but I like them a little better overall as a unit. As 2 guys, you know what I mean, starting. And this safeties are not really all that, but, neither are Dallas's safeties.
Oh, well, you wrong.
And I'm not. I don't feel like I'm wrong there. And then Trayvon Diggs. Here we go with Dallas in third. Okay, yeah, sure. If he wasn't getting interceptions, he was getting cooked. You know what I mean? And nobody seems to want to admit that.
He got him.
But I'm just saying, when he wasn't getting them, he was getting burnt. He was like you said, getting cooked, straight toasted, bro. Constantly, all. And that's the way it was, man. And then unfortunately, right now, with our cornerback room being an absolute mess right now, I got to put us once again at the bottom of the barrel here in this category position.
At least he's humble.
So that's just how I see the D-backs, man.
Well, Diggs is overrated as hell, apparently, to Giant Opinion Sports over here, says it. So, with that being said, Cole, let's defend your man, Trevon Diggs. Let me know what your thought process is, because I kind of agree with Mac, although I am not in this panel, but my thought process is your man got cooked. He may need a little bit more butter for that toast, because, my God, he's being eaten for breakfast.
All I have to say, and I'm tired of the Trayvon Diggs. It's old. I mean, the dude got 11 interceptions. Why can't we celebrate that, man?
Because he's a Cowboy.
Because he Dallas. Let's just say that. Because he played for the Cowboys. If he were playing for the Jaguars, nobody would say nothing.
Because they wouldn't know they existed in Jacksonville.
That boy, man, Diggs in Jacksonville, he got 11 interceptions, man. That dude's solid, man. We should have drafted that guy.
Listen, I can barely even name 3 players on Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
That's the narrative of this, and it's fine. But let me. I agree. He needs to work on that double move. You know what I'm saying? He been getting highlighted in preseason. I take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, he needs to work on the double move. I mean, he doesn't play out phase. He plays in phase. He goes for the ball. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type of cornerback. And this is what's so funny. In 2018, speaking of the Jaguars, it was a corner by the name of Jalen Ramsey. Did y'all know that he gave up over 800 yards? Over 800 yards and only had 4 interceptions. Not a word was spoken. Nobody cared.
But
They
that
still
was
made it
20.
That's
That was
800 yards, though.
over 800 yards. Diggs only
Yeah.
gave up 907. But Pro Football Focus want to go ahead and say, oh, over 1,000 yards, and everybody, celebrates. Then Pro Football Focus backpedals and say that Trayvon Diggs was the second best corner in coverage. Come on now. Don't let these Pro Football Focus fool y'all, man. They were bored over the offseason. They got something they need to go ahead and throw the Cowboys, man. So neither here nor there, I'm gonna end the Trayvon Diggs. Now I'm gonna tell y'all who the best. We talking about the whole DB room, right?
Whole
Yep.
DBs, bro.
The whole DB room.
Whole DBs, bro. All of them, bro.
Safeties and all.
entire depth
Wow.
chart.
Whole defensive back room, bro. All
Dallas
of them, bro.
Cowboys, bro. Dallas Cowboys. And let me tell you why.
Please,
Bro,
do.
we got J-Ron Curse, Malik Hooker. We got this boy called named Marquise Bell. Y'all
You
better
said
remember.
Malik Hooker, though?
Malik
Seriously?
Hooker, oh, man, Malik Hooker is good. Come on, dude. The dude was like ranked higher in interceptions in 2019.
This is
Come on, man.
2022, homie.
Bro, it's 2022,
I
man.
know y'all ain't saying that. I know y'all ain't saying that. Y'all over here trying to go ahead and defend A.J. Brown's stats all the way down yonder. when
Hey,
he's
don't you talk about Bernie Mac like that, okay?
What are you talking about?
So okay, let me finish.
Go ahead, please.
Like,
I need to
people like to joke on my guy Anthony Brown. I'm guilty of wanting him off the team, but Anthony Brown had a good solid season last year. Matter of fact, his stats was just is the same as James Bradbury, the guy that y'all call Jesus on water. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
So I feel
Wait,
like
so you got the Cowboys ranked number 1?
yeah, DBs. Yeah, y'all ain't touching this. And I'll tell you, and just to
Wait, hold
just
on.
put that on top. Also with Dan Quinn's system,
Woo! I don't know what you've been watching the last
Dude.
couple of years, Cole.
they led the
I don't know,
league in
man.
turnovers last year.
Okay, well,
They led the league
you
in
can keep
turnovers.
talking about your depth chart and everything and your rest of your rankings. So Cowboys are number 1 because of the DB
They
room.
led the league in turnovers. Come on, man. Y'all really don't discount that. I'm going back. Y'all going about what y'all see on paper. I'm going about what I seen.
I'm going about what I see on TV,
Different.
not about paper.
But
I
yeah,
saw somebody get toasted worse than the IHOP, down the block from me. They toast pancakes there. You know what I'm saying?
He also
International
got
has a
11
pancake.
interceptions. He also got 11 interceptions.
I can get 11 interceptions. The ball's thrown to me too, man.
And 2
Think
pick
about it.
sixes. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna
Listen,
leave it at
listen. There's a guy named Stevie Brown used to play for the Giants. Worst safety in probably the history of the NFL. Got 12 interceptions because he was in the right place at the right time. So this is all I gotta say. Trayvon Diggs, yeah, you can talk about him all you want. Yeah, he did a backflip in the Pro Bowl. I saw all that shit too. He's great. He's athletic. Good. But what I see a man getting buttered like a breakfast toast. That's what I see. A guy, Tony, who barely even played an entire season, put that guy in a blender. He made him a smoothie.
Did y'all know that this will be his 5th year ever playing cornerback? 5th year.
Oh,
he was a wide receiver. He was a wide receiver. Come on, man.
And this is my 5th year hosting a show. It doesn't freaking matter. Okay.
Hey,
we got only rank what we got. But anyways, what do you got after the Cowboys?
The Eagles.
What do you got? The Eagles. Okay,
I got the Eagles. And I have the Commanders, and I have the Giants.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go to Tone here because I think he's got something to say about this. I like you two going at it, the Commanders versus the Cowboys. No, but anyways, Tone, if you're ready, let me know. We can get you started on the rankings.
He has no fight.
Look, bro. After that Coffee Gardner Johnson trade, I don't know how you don't have Eagles number 1, bro. Y'all, whoever said Eagle number 1, y'all tweaking, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I got the best secondary, bro. Darius Slay, James Bradbury. What?
Darius Slay,
Gardner Johnson, bro. With insert other safety. I don't care who the hell it is. It could be Cole. I don't give a hell. I don't care.
So you calling him no fly?
No, whoa. Chill. In this division, they probably are that version. Though in this division, they're the best. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay, hey, we got to do a
Now number 2 because you got Mr. 11 interceptions. Oh, you dog. Oh.
So we discounted interceptions now. So interceptions ain't nothing these days.
Cam Sims, bro, ain't no about him.
That one play.
I'm saying interceptions are something, but coverage is something too. And that dude, if he wasn't intercepting the ball, he was getting cooked, bro.
He got cooked in every game. Did he get cooked in every game?
De'Ami Brown got that man together. De'Ami
Did he get cooked in every game?
Bro, I'm sorry. You can't.
It's funny that people don't talk about him shutting down Mike Evans.
On tape, bro, got cooked by De'Ami Brown and Cam Sims, and they weren't doing nothing all season.
He shut down Mike Evans. He shut down Mike Evans. He shut down Keenan Allen. Okay, he shut down Keenan Allen. I mean, come on now. See, it's funny how people like to trash the guy. We don't talk about
week 2 last year, right? I'm gonna look at the statistics right now, bro. He ain't shut that man down. He probably did his thug easy. He ain't shut nobody down.
Did he get a touchdown? Did he get yards on him?
I give you that.
Okay.
So right now we got the Eagles 1. Who's number 2?
1, and I'm trying to finish, but he want to keep the finish.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
I had the Cowboy number 2. I'm trying to talk. And this man gets 3 more D. 3 more D. Dog, he a dog. He know he a good corner, bro. But God dang,
we're not gonna have to put you guys time out, are we?
No, we can.
My apologies, man. My apologies.
You don't have to save his life. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm still about this, man.
It's okay. You don't have to save his life. Okay. So for 4 for 108, shut him down. He had 4 catches for 108 yards. Was that shut him down?
No.
We moved on. You talking about who against who? Mike Evans?
108 yards in week 2 versus the Cowboys.
When? In week 2? Who?
Yes. I had Ryan
Allen. How many touchdowns did King on Diggs? Because Diggs was on him the whole time.
He's on the whole game.
No, he was not.
Bro, yes, he was.
Diggs they don't stick to one.
Listen, we can go on and on about Trayvon Diggs. We can go on and on about these rankings right now.
Yeah. I moved on, man.
Cowboys number 2. And then
I'm gonna have to step in here in a minute.
Commandos number 3. Because I don't trust Kendall Fuller to save my life. Sorry. I like Kendall, but Kendall just like your boy Diggs, he getting burnt toast by the most unknown dudes. The dude got burned by Marvin Hall last year. What was the year before? He got cooked by a dude named Marvin Hall. We don't know who the hell he is, but he cooked him. Okay, just like Davey getting cooked by Campson and De'Ami Brown. And then Will Jack's a dog. I like Will Jack. I like Cameron Curl. I despise Bobby McCain, which he wasn't on my team no more. He sucked. He got 4 picks and 2 of them on Jake from State Farm. No offense, Matt. They're from Jake from State Farm. Your boy is very giving, and I appreciate the gifts. But Bobby McCain still sucks. So I don't really like our secondary like that. Sorry, it's number 3 behind the Cowboys, and then the Giants just got too many unknown dudes. Outside of the couple dudes I do know, it's just too many unknown. So Giants is number 4.
All right. Well,
that means
AK is next.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm kind of right there with Tone, man. I got us first because it's about the group. It's not about one guy, Cole. And I will take Slay and Bradbury as a tandem over your 2. I trust that combo. I've seen him play against us twice a year. Bradbury, listen, they let him walk because of money. They didn't let him walk because they wanted to. It is something that just fell into our laps, and we're in a good situation. And then, CGJ, you grab him up, and Marcus Epps is underrated as a safety, and you're going to notice that this year. And they feel real comfortable with Blankenship as well. So,
Blankenship?
Yeah.
That's a name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Wow.
He made the roster too. So, they're comfortable with what they have. I think Epson CGJ will make a good duo back there. So I'm comfortable, man, with saying us being first. I'll have Dallas second, Washington third, and Giants fourth.
Well, I can't really argue there with Aaron Robinson being the most unknown player I've ever seen in a secondary. The guy you want to talk about getting toasted? That guy's getting toasted. There may be a guy who's more burnt than Trevon Diggs this season. That's Aaron Robinson, the New York Giants. That guy might be. I don't know what's worse than burnt. Sauteed, cooked, fritied, whatever word you want to use. He's going to be done. Yes.
Can I say who else got toasted that nobody talking about?
Oh, great.
Didn't CeeDee Lamb toast James Bradbury?
Ooh, burn! Not really. Anyways,
yeah, he did get toasted.
One good time. He got him together.
Okay, great. What are you talking? James Bradbury. That's what he does.
See the difference between how Bradbury not talked about getting burnt, but if he played for the Cowboys, it would have been a whole different story. I'm just saying
that's not my fault. You shine up the stars, okay? And you walk around here with the biggest smile on your face because you're a Cowboy fan, and you think you guys are going to go win 10 games this year, okay? This is why we have the vile we do against you. It's not nothing against you, Cole, but the Cowboys. You claim, Jared claims that you're America's team, right? Well, if you're America's freaking team, then you're going to get criticized by everybody and their grandmother, because that's what we're going to do. James Bradbury plays for New York. You know what he does? He keeps his mouth shut. Trayvon Diggs doesn't keep his mouth shut, is dancing around, trying to prance around, I'm scoring touchdowns, yet you're getting cooked. But because you play for because Jared
Look, now you got him involved. Way to go.
Oh, dude, that was fun.
Just want to say a shout out to my boy Lou in the chat, G Nation Inside Sports, man. Just got over 1,000 subscribers. He monetized. Go show my boys some love, man.
Congrats,
G Nation Inside Sports, man.
Congratulations on that.
Congrats. I've got like 10 subs, but that's okay. Moving right along here to the linebacking position. Mac, how do you want to lead us off?
Gotta hear this.
Well, all right, fellas, the linebackers, and I am considering inside and outside linebackers here. We're not breaking it down to just the edge rushers. We're just looking at the whole entire linebacker room as a whole. And as I look down these rosters, man, I had to put the Dallas Cowboys number one. I really did, man. Micah Parsons, LVE, these guys are just proven talents, proven Anthony Barr, proven commodities, man, in the league, and I can't hate on that, and I can't knock that. And then I had to show my boys a little love. We're not in the basement this time. New York Football Giants, I got number 2 in the linebacking department, man. Blake Martinez, Azeez Ojulari, and what we believe is going to be another tremendous talent in Kayvon Thibodeau. I got the Giants rolling in number 2 there, man. Then I got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington at number 3. And Washington is because I just don't know about your linebackers too much, man. And I like the kid Cole Holcomb. But y'all got and Jameer Davis, but y'all kept David Mayo, man, and I'm like, David
Mayo, what a great linebacker he was.
Why he shouldn't be making no team still. I feel like we dealt with that in the past.
Sandwiches at the local deli in Washington.
We got rid of David Mayo, so you know what I mean. We got rid of David Mayo, so I just got the Washington coming in the rear in the linebacking department, man.
All right, well, I will switch it up here. AK, since you went last, you'll go first this time. AK, your linebackers, please.
Listen, first and foremost, I will give it to Dallas right now, just because of like what Max said. They have that proven core. Micah is a phenomenal athlete. I'm not afraid to admit it. He came from Penn State. I knew what he was, and in all honesty, man, we have climbed the mountain. I respect how you guys feel, but listen, I understand there might be a few unknowns, but we all know them, and I feel Philly is number 2 on this list. When you have Hassan Riddick, Nakobe Dean, TJ Edward, Kaiser White, Like TJ Edwards is not a bad linebacker at all. You know, and
I do like Stephen Reddick.
And Kaiser White is freaking amazing, dude. This kid's phenomenal. I really like what he's got going on. He's a young linebacker, and he never really kind of had his spotlight in with the LA Chargers. So, you know, now he's got the opportunity to be that guy, and I think he's going to run with it. He's very smart. So, yeah, man, I got us in second, even though, like I said, there's a few unknowns, but you know who they are for the most part. And then, I'll give you guys third and the Commanders fourth.
What's up with the Philadelphia athlete? What's Philadelphia sports teams wanting to have an athlete named Sean Bradley on their team, man? What's going on with that, man?
He's not on our team.
There's a linebacker on your roster named Sean Bradley.
I believe we cut him just on Tuesday.
Well, he was on your team.
Yeah. No, I know. No, they were, and we drafted them 5th and 6th round. You know, they were obviously depth and trying to develop. You know, some of them had potential, like Bradley had the potential, and Davion Taylor had the more complete package, but Taylor just couldn't stay healthy. So, I mean, that's, you know, just the way it goes.
All righty. Well, Cole, I'll let you chime in here, and then we'll have Tone wrap up the linebackers.
Yeah, got us first. Got Philly.
Of course you would.
Yeah, of course, I mean, you know, now this is not biased, man. The other ones, I admit they could be biased, but this one's solid. I mean, Michael Parsons, you know what I'm saying? Michael Parsons biased, and he's not just an edge rusher; he's a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Just get that straight.
Well, actually, he didn't do very well in the edge position. He got most of his sacks as a stand-up backer. So if I were you, I wouldn't put him in the dirt anymore.
Sure, he gonna do both. And I love it. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what Philly. I got Philly too. You know, with the guys that they brought in, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to be on the Giants. I like what the Giants are doing, and y'all got that guy. Who's that defensive coordinator? He was with the Ravens.
Oh, Wink Martindale. Oh, woo.
Yeah, that dude, he gonna be blitzing the whole time. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And
Max protects. Go deep.
Hey, and no disrespect, man. But the Commanders, I like Cole Holcomb. That dude a beast to me, man. He's solid. He just need a supporting cast, man. And bro. Y'all defensive coordinator, he need to do something, man. Like he on the hot seat.
I'll even start with that.
With that defensive line, linebackers, no-name linebackers should be running free. So it ain't no excuse for him. You know what I'm saying?
They goofy, bro. It's all goofy. All right,
so go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get Dallas number one just because of Micah. Micah's a straight dog, and they got Leighton Van Der Esch. You know what I'm saying? They got some guys over there I like over there. Give them their credit. Micah's a dog, Penn State alum. You mother freakers. You
right? I hate it too.
Thieves in the night, you mother.
Yeah, Dallas fan.
I go my goddamn on nerve y'all bull. Yeah.
Disrespectful, man.
Take my Penn State Park and put your star on it.
He's always Cowboys fan, bro.
Rip Phyllis, man. I dare you, bro.
He went to the dark side.
An Eagle with a Cowboy.
The Eagles gave them to us. The Eagles gave them to us.
Why y'all do that?
He went to the dark side.
I'll just trolling. All right, let's stop trolling. Yeah, so Eagles number 2, I think, in my opinion. I do think the Eagles got some really underrated linebackers. I like what the Giants are doing at linebacker. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like what they're doing.
Same.
So it's like 2A, 2B. It's close. When I got the Giants third is because the Eagles do have a solid record. I guess a slight little edge. Just a little slight edge. And then our linebackers trash. All right, we suck. We straight trash. Throw those linebackers people away and just throw all of them away. Even Cole. Cole can get thrown away too. We need a whole new linebacking crew. We just cut David Mayo today and signed bum-ass John Boston. I'm done with them fools. They can get the hell out of here. All of them can get the hell out of here.
You signed John Bostic and Jared Davis and all these other linebackers.
ADBs and had them damn linebackers on the field. Give me ADBs. I don't want no more linebackers.
Guess we're going to be running all day on the Washington Commanders. Well, I love that passion. Love the way to close out. That's how you close out. That's how you close out the linebacking crew right there. But now we're going to the sexy part of the defense, and that is the moneymakers, the defensive line. Mac, take us home on the last category of defense.
Well, all right, fellas. First, what's going on, Miz, man? Thanks for stopping in, bro. But okay, these D linemen, man. Here we go. I got the Eagles edging out Washington here, man. I got them edging out Washington. Just, Washington's still dealing with a little bit of injuries, but I like both of these two defensive line units a whole lot. But I like the Eagles a little bit better right now as things stand. Jordan Davis kind of puts it over the top for me. That dude is an absolute. I'm upset that we got to play this man for 2 games a season going forward for the foreseeable future, but and because he is a grown ass man, but and the fact that you got him paired with Fletcher Cox, and then you got some solid defensive ends out there. I mean, I know people clown with Barnett, get kid a lot, jumping off sides, make a lot of head penalties, but he has his moments of production too. Brandon Graham is still someone to be respected as well. So Philly 1, Washington 2, for obvious reasons. Those D lines are just, I think, not even Giants. I mean, Cowboys and the Giants aren't even in their class right now, I don't think, as far as the personnel. And then I got the Cowboys and Giants about dead even. I don't really think either one of them is really necessarily better than the other in this department. They're about even. They both have a couple of guys that we can hang our hats on. Leo Williams, Dexter Lawrence for the Giants, and then, DeMarcus Lawrence, whatever these dude's name is on the Cowboys. Like, I don't really keep track of their names that well because they're just Cowboys. But those guys. They're about even to me. I don't really see
I like
either
Dante
one of those
Fowler
units being better than the other.
I do think Dante Fowler somehow is going to fit the Cowboys mold. He's one of those nugget players that I could just feel like, and Harold, like, hey, man, I'll give you $1 million and a foot rub, and you can be the star of this team. And next thing you know, Dante Fowler is going to have like 11 sacks going forward. So I just wanted to mention him. I like him. And then they got another defensive end. I forgot who it was. Not DeMarcus Lawrence, but somebody else. Yeah, Sam Williams out of Ole Miss, who
he's better than Dante Fowler. He run a 4.4.
He run a what?
A 4.4.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's Michael Jr.
Michael Jr. Well, listen, Mac, are you done with your ranking list?
You gotta chill, bro.
We'll go with Cole to learn more about this.
I am complete.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Eagles got number 1, man. No doubt about it. I like all their guys.
Fletch, yeah, they are. Jordan Davis, my God, he's a
Jordan Davis is a grown man. Like, I got to see more of him because he has his limits.
He gets
tired. He gets tired. But he a big dude.
I'm gonna start calling him Carnival.
He get triple team and still handle it. He's gonna be a problem. So I gotta admit.
Listen, even if he's tired, he can just fall over and just take up space, and that's it.
Fletcher Cox still got something in him. Always gonna have
he's got a little chip on his shoulder.
I always got respect for Fletcher Cox. I played against Fletcher Cox in high school. So
Oh my God. We got a star here. Everybody, Cole played against Fletcher Cox. Why you gonna throw that nugget out here? Lead off with that nugget. You should lead off with that nugget. Be like, Fletcher Cox, my homie.
I've been trying to get him on the shows, but he ain't trying.
He knows you're a Cowboy fan. He ain't trying to be on that.
Yeah.
You an op, boy. He not about to hang with your op.
Shoot, him and Huntley. Him and Huntley, they cousins. Yeah, him and Huntley. Yeah, But I got the Philly, and I got us at second. Hey, like I said, watch out for Dante Fowler, one guy, but Sam Williams, watch out for that brother.
Randy Gregory is going to use him well.
Oh yes, and Randy Gregory, who we don't care about that bum ass.
He went to Denver. He went to Denver where it's perfectly legal to do what he likes to do. So
Gallimore. Gallimore's a beast. Osa, Digizua.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? These are young guys, so, you know, of course, their names ain't out there like that. But, you know, they solid, man. And Washington, I was going to get Washington. But Chase Young and the injury, I understand Jonathan Allen, he good. Chase Young is the only reason, but his injury just kind of makes it like, look, you know what I'm saying? So I got to get an edge to the Giants, man. And I'm going to have y'all, just by default, I got y'all last, only because of the injury. And y'all got all these first-round picks, and they not producing like first-round picks, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got 5 defensive linemen.
Bro,
listen,
can I go, bro? Please,
yes,
bro.
Tone, please.
What's too far, bro?
Please.
Cold.
So you think your defensive line better than us?
Oh, I gotta ask you a question before I say anything out my mouth. I'm gonna ask you a question before I say anything about if I get any rankings. Were you drinking some Hennessy you got on here, bro? Did you grab some Hennessy, bro? Did you hit a blunt before you came on here, bro? Because you're scaring me, bro.
Y'all had that defensive line out there when we massacred y'all last year. And our offensive line wasn't even that good.
You had no secondary, bro.
Ooh,
You don't want that smoke.
You bring it up, bro. You like bringing that past up, bro. That was last season. That was a season ago, man.
Bro.
Hey, we all talking about last season. That's all we know.
They were led by Taylor Heineke last year, though.
I'm talking about the defensive line against our offensive line that wasn't really good.
Children. Come on. Let's keep it civil.
I ain't see tears that
No disrespect, man. I'm giving y'all.
I just thought Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne did get manhandled. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Well, everybody really got him manhandled with
Jonathan Allen, the dude they had 9 sacks last year and was actually dominant as hell almost every week. Besides that 1 week, we actually manhandled that boy. Okay.
No, you guys know you're arguing over last place. Get better, kids.
I got a second place.
That's dead. That is dead.
All right.
Okay.
Well, and let's get the rankings going.
Okay? Number 1 is Philadelphia because Jordan Davis is a grown ass man. He want to throw people around like rag dolls. He only throw 300-pound people like they're 100 pounds. The man is a freaking behemoth. Ridiculous. If it's Javon Hargrave, God dang, that boy a monster. You mean
a rocket?
Such a coach on the damn bench. You know how crazy that is? It's insane. That's scary as hell. I don't want to play them damn Eagles defensive linemen. It's just crazy.
I really want to play them.
Damn.
To be honest.
And may the Lord help us. God dang almighty. Eagles number 1. Because Jordan Davis and Javon Hargrave are grown ass men. Number 2 is the Commanders. Because Jonathan Allen's a grown ass man. Stop playing with that man like that man.
2 grown ass men on
facts. Those are facts.
Sweat is going to explode this year. So I believe he learned some damn pass rushing moves. For goodness sake, thank goodness. That boy was just had no bend, no wiggle, no nothing. Just go get quarterback straight like this. There's some moves, big boy. Have some little bend to you. Call Shakatoni or something. Shit. And then I have
call Bruce Smith.
The Cowboys. Damn Cowboys. Number 3. I like Neville Gallimore, but I don't like nothing else on that line. I'm sorry. That's tough. It's cool. Sam Williams is cool, but that Micah 2.0 crap you're talking about, you have lost your everlasting goddamn mind.
I just got to see.
Micah's a generational talent. We not about to disrespect Micah Parsons on here, and I'm an op. I'm gonna put my respect on that man's name. All right, you talking crazy.
I'm just saying. I mean, I said that because they look alike.
Oh, sure.
I said that because they really look alike, but he is a very good.
Okay. I'll give you that. Okay, you want to call me JR because they look alike. Okay, but it was a football skill. I'll do that.
Nah, he fast. He run a 4.
No. I'm getting John some love. Y'all last. Screw y'all. No, screw y'all. The damn Cowboys. Because he want to get respectful on here. Yeah, John's and the damn Cowboys.
Hey, I'm all respected.
Well, you really only got Leonard Williams and
Dexter Lawrence and a couple other guys who could be janitors at a high school. That's what happens sometimes. DJ Davison.
I love Leonard Williams though. He's a monster. That's
no. I like him. But if we rank the groups, right, you gotta pull up the rear. The caboose in this group is not very good. That's what kind of brings the Giants down for me.
I feel it. But Leonard Williams is a grown man. Ain't no grown man on that Dallas Cowboy defensive line. That grown man is Michael Parsons, who's a linebacker.
It's true, but
there's no grown ass man on there. I like
that brings us to this grown ass man, AK, and his rankings for the
Well, I mean, listen, dude. Obviously, there's no question it sucks. All right, listen. Josh Sweat in his own right is a beast. A lot of people don't talk about that kid enough, but he had 8.5 sacks last year. That's pretty decent for him because he's not a full-time player. I think he'll have a lot more playing time this year. I've preached about Jordan Davis. You guys have been with me long enough. I wanted this kid from day one, even before that, probably week 6 of last year. I preached about it. And we got him, and he is a freak athlete. How somebody that big can run a 4.7, I have no idea, but that's phenomenal. And you're right, he's going to be disastrous for the next 10 years for you guys. And I love hearing you guys talk like that because it makes me happy, But you also have Hargraves, who honestly stepped out last year at the beginning of the year until people figured it out and started double teaming him. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. You still have Cox. You still have Milton Williams as well, who actually is very underrated, and I think we'll have another breakout player in defense with him. He can also play defensive end as well. So they'll probably move him inside and out. And then obviously BG is the heart and soul of this defense. And then you still have Barnett. You can't beat that lineup, man. Like that is one solid lineup as long as they all stay healthy. Washington is 2, by far. I even called them weak, but they're not weak. I just like making fun of them. So, I think Sweat's going to be better than Young. That's my opinion. I'm just saying. I think Sweat has the overall ability and talent that can end up making him way better than Young. Young is a phenomenal talent as well. And then you got Leonidas in the middle, right?
Yeah. You got John Fernando.
They got a pretty damn good defense, man. I'm not gonna lie. So, their defensive line is second. I will give the Giants 3rd and you guys 4th. I'm sorry, man, but you guys have lost a lot this offseason. And who
we lose on defense? We lost Randy Gregory. That only
I don't know who Sam Mills is going to end up being, though. I don't know what he's going to be.
Randy Gregory, not that great.
Randy Gregory only had 5 sacks.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
But I respect it, man. Hey, that's a good thing about this pre-show. We got to come back.
We're going to definitely come back at the end of the year and reevaluate these rankings at the end of the season to really see where everything did. So remember this now on August 31st, because come mid-January, when we do this show again and talking about the playoffs, we're going to come back and re-rank these teams and see if our rankings came true or if there were any shocks. Mac, if there's anything left in the ranking.
I mean, I just wanted to say, man, this has been fun, fellas. But, see some of the comments in the chat. Look, man, Cade, obviously you're a Cowboys fan. I get it, man. But look, I'm not. But look, it's what it comes down to is we ranking the groups as the positional groups as a whole, and as a football fan in general. You can't believe that the Dallas Cowboys have a better defensive line than Washington or the Eagles. I mean, you just can't believe that. I mean, they might, as a unit, all play well together, and it comes together well. But come on, we breaking down just the positional group like we got to the linebackers. That pretty much was the consensus that the Cowboys have the best linebackers in the division. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody knocking that. As a group, that positional group, that's what it is. But man, it's
know
all fun here, man.
I think it's going by name.
They come and know your facts. I do know my facts because ain't nobody on the fucking Dallas Cowboy defensive line scaring me. You're talking, about 3 fucking dudes on my offensive line who are top 5 in their position, and then one kid that's on his way up in Dickerson, and then say Amalu who's just going from left guard to right guard, who's already one of the most underrated guards in all of football. I'm not scared of your fucking defensive line just as much as I ain't scared of fucking Washington's, and theirs is better than yours. That's all I'm saying.
When it comes down to this, I was gonna say, when it comes down to we break this down, it's like I said, Dallas, when you put their whole unit together on the strength of a couple of phenomenal players they actually have on that defense, it's gonna inflate things a little bit and make the overall defense is gonna look pretty great. Micah Parsons is a game changer. He ain't just he's like absolute game wrecker. He's a special player, a special talent. That doesn't mean that all your guys across that defensive line are just, they're so amazing. They're not. They're just not. There's some good guys. Got a couple of good guys. So I look at that for instance, that Washington or that Eagles front, I'm seeing all pro talents across their lines. like that's just what
they make all pro.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Shut up. You didn't lose a lot. Yes, you did. Based as a team, you guys lost a lot. That's what I'm saying. As a whole team, you lost a lot.
Well, we were talking about on defense. We only lost one guy.
Well, here's the thing. Here's also a caveat to why the Dallas Cowboys line may be ranked lower, because they play a 4-3, right? So you're talking about the defensive end, the defensive tackle, another defensive tackle, another defensive end. The same thing with Washington, the same thing with Philadelphia. The only team that doesn't play a 4-3 is the Giants right now with a 3-4. So if you were to look at the lines and put them up against each other with those 3 talents that we said, right now the Cowboys would probably be third of those defensive line just on talent alone, because Dante Fowler bust. I happen to like him, but he was a first-round pick, hasn't done much there. DeMarcus Lawrence is their only proven defensive end at the moment, and they have a couple of defensive tackles who play hard. Now, overall, their defense is well, and they play a sound scheme with Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn gets the best out of his guys. That's why they play sound football. But if you're breaking them down individually, and we're looking at the players on a micro, breaking them down, right, then yes, there are certain things about the Cowboys' defensive line that are be desired. Now, if you put their whole defense as a whole together, it works well. And yes, it was the best in the NFC East last year. That isn't really saying much. I mean, that's not really something I want to be proud of. If you're looking at it on paper right now, the Eagles have done everything in their power to make their defense better. Not only their offensive line, but they've look at how many layers they've touched, right? They've gotten the D tackle in Jordan Davis. They got a linebacker in Nakobe Dean, and they just traded for a slot corner, right? So they basically went to the grocery store and bought everything that they damn near needed, and then some.
Now they got to translate on the field.
Right. Of course, it's got to do that.
Again, making it
and that.
That's what's fun about doing these shows like this, because we all talking right now, but it has to, you said, got to still see it all on the field come together.
Yeah, but Cole, you can't come in here, though, acting like you're going to come out and have Diggs have another 11 years.
I never said that.
But your defense based off of last year is off his production. All right, you got to realize he might get 6 if he's lucky. It's very unheard of for someone to get 11. Like, that's a phenomenon.
I never said he was going to be higher than that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Even if he would get less than 6, you still can't give up over 1,000 yards, or now you're just a mediocre corner.
I agree with you on that. But I'm also going to say that Diggs wasn't the only guy out there getting interceptions, getting turnovers.
Let's just say he has a big bullseye on his back to
I hope that they try him again. If they keep trying him, he could have about 8 or 9. He could.
Well, if he gives up 11, if he catches 11 interceptions and gives up 11 touchdowns, it becomes null and void at that point.
Did he give up? Research that for me. How many touchdowns did he give up?
I have no
Did
idea.
the yards that he gave up lead to a touchdown? You know, it's stuff like that you gotta look into. It's fun. It's funny and fun to laugh about. Oh yeah,
You are stretching the narrative right now, Cole. You are stretching the narrative, bro.
People like to move the goalposts. People love to move, but hey, overall defensively, how do we rank overall defense on these teams? Overall, coaches and all that. What would y'all rank? And I know y'all don't want to say it. It's okay. It's okay, man.
I'm only
Overall,
see.
Yeah,
like overall, like
coach team and everything. Coaching matters, bro.
You're second behind us.
So you think Jonathan Gannon?
We have a.
Jonathan
You said team
Gannon.
and everything. You said team and everything. That all fucking matters,
I said, yeah, the defense.
dude. We have a better defense than you.
Okay, bro. Okay. On paper, right?
We have a better offense than you.
See, here's my only thing I say with Dallas. Like I said, and this is why I give Dallas props. You have what I consider a generational talent on your defense in Micah Parsons. I mean, I just call it what it is. He's not just a regular guy. He's not even just
Or
just good.
touchdown.
He's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm mad because he could be a New York Giant right now, but we decided to trade out of that pick and pick Kadarius Toney at number 20 and blah 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 whatever. I'm sorry that the Eagles and Cowboys made a trade on draft day. That just is blasphemous to me. I'm mad about the whole situation and the outcome of everything that night because it was just absolutely all ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there.
Bro, I never saw that shit coming.
Well,
honestly,
he gave up 4 just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, Trevon Diggs gave up 4 touchdowns last year. So in
Okay. It's not
you
that
know, is a minus 7 interceptions. So he's a +7 in the turnovers to touchdowns. So that's a pretty good ratio to have. But
He had
anyways,
a great season last year.
Hey, and real quick, by the way, you can only be mad at Jerry Jones and our.
I'm always gonna be mad at you.
Because us
Don't you be
fans
mad
have
at me,
nothing to
Cole.
do with it. Because honestly, if you seriously sit here and think that we as fans would ever accept the trade from Dallas, you're wrong. Like we'd be like, take that fucking trade.
Y'all needed a wide receiver badly.
Shut up, Cole. Still,
Jerry got the best player in the draft.
y'all needed the busting skill.
Here's the thing, though: if Dallas or if the Giants were fucking smart at the time, they would have taken fucking Micah at 11
He was sitting right there.
and fucked you
Yeah.
because they needed a linebacker.
They did.
So why they traded out of 11? Dude, they could have fucked you and made it look really bad for y'all. Because if they took Parsons,
Well,
guess
that
what?
would be the smart thing to do.
Nothing.
Well, we were gonna get if that would have happened, we would have got Slater.
All right,
Oh,
Philly B. Thanks
yeah,
for
but you need
stopping
him
through,
now.
bro.
Yeah. But hey, this show was good, man. I love kicking it with you guys.
But guys, it is about that time. We're going to have to get ready to wrap this thing up, man. You guys, I want y'all to go around, give any final thoughts y'all may have about what y'all expect for the upcoming season. Anything? Just a quick final thought. One more, let everybody know where they can find y'all, man.
All right, let's start with Tone.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt. Appreciate Matt for having me on. This is dope. Had a great time.
doubt.
Shout out to AK, man. Good meeting you, bro. Hope we keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? Sub each other up. Watch each other's content.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate your mind and your opinions on things. Very strong and very, straight up opinion. You're not giving no bull jive. You ain't getting no bullshit. You get to the point, and I bang with that, and I appreciate that. Cole, you're a funny motherfucker. I appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Cole is hilarious, even in comment sections or even on streams like this. He's hilarious. I appreciate Cole. Cole's not delusional, so let me not put that name on Cole. Cole's not delusional. Cole's realistic, but very, very super duper non-cautiously optimistic sometimes. Put it that way. But Cole's still my guy though. And AC, good meeting you too, man. Appreciate y'all having me on. Y'all, hey, go subscribe to the Protech Sports Network, man. Road to 3K on the way. I really appreciate all the support, all the love. Also, man, go follow me on Twitter at PSN042893. Also got a second channel called A Lot. It stands for Life of Tone. I do vlogs, do sneaker content. I do all types of stuff over there. I have a podcast about the world and things of that nature called Change the Narrative. So go and subscribe to my second channel. You ain't done so. Hey, it's your boy Tone, man. Appreciate Mac for having me on. I can't wait for the next time in January. We're gonna see if we right or wrong. You hear me?
Hey, we gonna see. We will definitely see. All right,
Cole.
Cole. Let them know where they can find you, man.
Oh yeah, hey, y'all can find me at Cole's Cowboys on Twitter and also on YouTube, man.
Man, a few words when he's not talking about the Cowboys.
I was so succinct and so clear. Boom, over. I'm like, man, where you take that cowboy hat off for 1 second and the personality is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on. I'm gonna lay a couple of truths in the lot to y'all, so y'all be.
All right, AK, man, let them know, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. And once again, this is why I love having you guys a part of Hardcore Sports. It's a brotherhood over here. No one says anything and no one gets offended. We can have fun with it. So I appreciate you guys so much. This was fun tonight. And, like they said, I can't wait till February, go over this again. And, I'm AKEagles from the AKEagles Podcast on the way to 1K. You can find me on Twitter at AKEagles88 as well. You can DM me for a collab, anything. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much.
That's what's up, man. And Adam, I know you got any final thoughts real quick, Adam?
First off, to all the other three teams in the NFC East. Okay, that's what I have to say to you. I have to put my fan hat on and say a big F you guys as we start. But as a content creator, I got to say thank you guys for coming on and having this fun with us. I really appreciate the perspectives brought to you on this show. I really respect here. Tone, Cole, AK, you guys do great work. So I appreciate you giving us a few moments of your time and sharing with the world what you got going on. My name is Adam Costas. You can find me on YouTube. I do the Hurry Up Road to 100 subscribers. That's me. Woo! So I do the Hurry Up. It's a stand up to basically Giant news, football news, whatever. You can go check me out. I've been doing this since 2011. Yeah, I only have 100 subscribers. Been doing this since 2011. That shows you what goes on. But here we are. And I'm also on Premium Takes with Mac. We do a show where we call it a palette of different sports we talk about, between wrestling, hockey, UFC, you name it, we do it, and we really bring the heat there. The Four Horsemen of YouTube. So check out Premium Takes. Probably be coming your way around I think Saturdays. We got a collabo. I think this will be the last Sunday that we do it, but we're gonna talk this week and finalize some dates. And of course, you can find me on this show, The Real Deal NFC East Round-Up with Mac the Giant Fan. He and I will be taking you to the Super Bowl, all the way through, talking NFC East football, and of course, following any team from the NFC East that goes to the playoffs and beyond, if it's so choose. So check us all out. We had a great time. Mac, take us home.
Well, yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody, man. Thank you all to the panel, man. Taking time out of your day to come do this, man. We're going to definitely link back up again at the end of the season and see how right or wrong any of us was, man. And I also want to thank people in the chat, man. Cade, you've been hanging in here the whole damn show. Definitely appreciate that, my brother. Unpopular opinion in sports. Go sub up to that man. NYG22 coming up doing this thing, man. And everybody else in the chat, my man Philly B, man. I really appreciate you guys stopping through. King DV Sports, most definitely appreciate the love, man. And like you said, Adam, like Adam just said, you can catch me with Adam, our boy Zion Zenith, NYG, Jeffy T, 3285 on Premium Takes each and every weekend. Spin on Sundays, but that is about to change. It's about to be our last Sunday episode coming up this week. So, yeah, most definitely catch us doing that, man. That's an overall just show. We just talk about sports in general. Sometimes we talk about a little bit of movie. We just have fun on that show, man. We call ourselves the Horsemen, man. So just come ride with us on Sunday night, man. It's going to be a real fun show. We're going to be breaking down, previewing the first week of the NFL, not just the New York Giants or the whole week one slate. You know what I mean? You're going to be breaking that down a little bit, talking about that. A whole lot of good content coming your way, man. And just thank everybody again. Thank you, gentlemen, once again, man. I really appreciate it. We're definitely going to link back up for sure. And it's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of The Real Deal NFC East Round-Up.
Yes, sir.
Peace. I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MacDa Giants fan.